I don't know if the Ura is worth picking in Red 3.
Yeah. Right now we have a fun fact here. M7 Lord Slayer, Carl TV leads all players in Lord control rate, 71.88%. We have a total of 23 kills over to the Lord. Again, probably part of the reason why he has such high gold per minute as a jungler.
Yeah, no, I was pretty surprised with that stat as well. I was expecting it to be closer towards the 60% rate, but pushing it up to 70 gives a lot of confidence for them when it comes down to these neutral objectives. I don't know whether they want to contest for Turtle specifically, but now that they have Yu Zhong, there's so many ways that they can actually play this game. I'm hoping for the Uranus, and there we go, the 100% win rate on the line.
Yep, you have a decent lane against the Yu Zhong. You can go hunt for the Yi Sun Shin. So this kind of neutralizes that early game advantage you have as a Yu Zhong to just kind of scout out the vicinity of the Turtle Pit. Now going into the second phase, we know that the Sora is a gold laner going into the hands of Oheb, but what does Aurora play now? They can also block out JP's heroes, but they already took one, the Hylos. Would it be good to take out the Cho?
I feel like Cho is actually pretty solid to ban out.
Cho's not a bad idea.
Unless they want it themselves.
It kind of depends, right? They've already got their hyperscaler in the Yi Sun Shin. I think that their side lanes have basically been figured out at this point. Really, it's about holding on to maintaining control. I think there's an argument for Khalid. There's an argument for Cho. As much as I want to see Hilda, this might not be the map for it.
Yeah,
I change the playtime. So weird.
Against the Louis, this is probably just respect, saying that even if we win the lane, they'll figure it out, say, past 12 minutes, that how to use Louis to get the macro advantage.
Yeah, by banning the Louis, Aurora are accepting their vulnerability. They're very area dependent when it comes to fights. Where the Feathered Airstrike is, where Lunar puts himself as a Uranus, because then he has to walk, rather levitate there with purpose. And then the Leomord, if you hit the Phantom Steed the wrong direction, even if you do get a movement speed buff, you're kind of lost. So they want to take that away from Sanji. And there's the Freya ban. Interesting. Huh. Swiggy Boom has been relying on the Freya quite often. Picked it 3 times so far until today and won twice with it.
Yes, and it's strange to see because number one, what is Liquid really afraid of in this Freya? Are they worried that they have to deal, they're forcing Oheb on this Sora to say, you must stun her, you must lock her down, let the rest of us kind of deal with the backline of the team. If you happen to catch Freya alongside with the Uranus, that's
Yeah,
better,
I did not
right?
notice that the in-game was super loud. Oh my god. Wait. I kind of want to start, but at the same time, I need to do this.
They're not going to be able to deal with the Sora, and that just makes their movements around the map going to be pretty slow.
What's up for the Turkish Trigger Man? The Granger still out there? I wouldn't carry. There's way too much.
Uranus, Leomord versus Sora. There is Harith that they could pick up.
It's clear Liquid is saying you want the Claude, you can have the Claude.
Against the Yu Zhong, you can also just go Esmeralda, maybe? But I think you go Roam now, for now. No Grok, Cho, or Hilda. They bind Hilda, so they might go for Khalid. Oh, they pick up Kalea. My god. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Things are... It's pandemonium out here. I'm trying to set up some stuff. Oof.
I like the Kalea. They got the combo wombo with the Leomord and the
Wait, how do I pop out? Audio is low. Like, what do you mean? Which audio? The in-game sounds or what? Which audio is low? Gatotkacha usually picked up here. Kimi may be the last hero against the Farsa. Selena, no. I think they want to go Kimi, so you have Purify, and they also combo it with the Yi Sun Shin. Okay. Your voice, my voice. Alright, alright. Really? It's already up. Really? Really? How about now? How about now? Is that still low?
sure
Really?
later down the line I could get a side
Uh,
if necessary, but for the most part,
it's red
anybody
now.
who runs
How
into
about now,
Mortas,
guys?
I have to pick them off.
Now Aurora, one more pick to complete their lineup here, and they're still
They
gonna pick
still
up the
go Claude.
quad. We're gonna see whether Seagaboom is able to navigate around a Team Liquid
Is
here, having
that
double
good?
fighters. Gonna be quite a fast composition.
Better now. Okay.
But even Team Liquid said the thing about Aurora is that they're pretty aggressive in the early game. How do you feel about that
Yeah,
positioning?
I don't want to go
I
up to
think
this
aggression is
volume.
definitely something to watch out for.
Or maybe I was
For
just
Cubs
speaking
to
really,
not back
really,
down.
really
Looking at the
low.
lineup,
Oh, so this is
especially with
perfect.
how OHIP can lock himself so quickly away from this
All
group
right,
of supporters on
man.
the farm.
I should
I
really
think
start
Liquid can end
streaming
up with
before
maybe
the
a trade
draft
bubble
starts, you
where
know?
even
But
Sanji might not be played anymore. Thank you
I
very
was
much.
doing a lot
The
of other
omen as
stuff.
well
That's
ends
why I
up
wasn't
being
able to
it. And
really
now
set
with
up.
the drafts being done,
Let me
we're gonna be
just
throwing it
let me just do
over
this.
to our casters for the first game, Team Liquid against Aurora.
Thank you so much, panel. Welcome to Atlanta Dawn, folks. This is our first match of the day.
All right.
Team Liquid versus Aurora Gaming.
Let me
And
just.
man,
All
what a
right.
round to start things off.
Anyways, let's go full biased, everyone. Who do you think? Who do you think is going to win this time? All right. Let me know. Do you think Aurora Turkey has got what it takes against Team Liquid? Because I generally, I generally feel like this is the Team Liquid series. This game in particular, I would favor Team Liquid's draft just because I don't like the Claude in this game going up against this comp from Team Liquid. I mean, it's okay, but against the Sora and then eventually is Season Shin. It'll be difficult though, but Lee more than Cloud has great combos. It's gonna be up to how Sanji actually plays this out. We'll see.
Knowing that Liquid might want to pay a bit more attention towards the Goldeen rather than the Uranus of Lunar.
TL. Yeah, I mean, not to discount what Aurora Turkey. In fact, I was actually genuinely rooting for Aurora Turkey, but unfortunately, they're up against Team Liquid. If yeah, Sanford Yuzhong, like, come on. There are things that we call cardinal mistakes in the world of Mobile Legends. I think that this season probably like season 16 up until the Southeast Asian Games, and then right now M7. This is a cardinal sin. Look, oh my God, this freaking dude. This is so stupidly. This guy's stupidly good. Let's get a regen up. Lunar, are you serious? No, that's really bad. Now he can be punished. He will try to go for dash now. It's not available. Sanji still has the Purify, but yeah, well, in fairness, Aurora Gaming will get this. Well done, Rosa. Rosa Farsa, though. That's also really good. Oheb gets the turret for whatever reason. In comes Carl. But Rosa is already 2-0. So that's super important. Hey, boss, do you know Coach Dale? I think I saw there's an Indian organization that took him as a coach. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's legit. But yeah, if we're just talking about like what news do I have about Coach Dale, that's the last thing that I know. TNZ. Oh my God, Oheb. Here comes JP. Nice lift, but they will punish TNZ. Oh no, they won't. Oh, the region from the Kalea, dude. Look at that. Everybody's alive. Well done, Aurora Gaming. I'm gonna have to take some notes here for Team Liquid.
We were waiting for the right time to strike, and they pounced on Team Liquid. Man, it really looked like with the first blood, Liquid had it under control. You would see the classic Filipino. All right, let's
Team YSS. So yeah, that's the last thing I know about Coach Dale. It's Kalea, bro. Making wonders. Oh, Rosa's just so good. Man, imagine if Lunar didn't dive. But you can see that it's clear that Aurora Gaming has got the aggression, are showing the aggression that Team Liquid
Unfortunately, Liquid are always ready whenever the fight
struggles
happens in the
from,
mid
especially because they
lane.
put
But
focus
for
on
them, we can see
Sanford.
the fast rotations come
And
into
I think
play,
it's
and
this game.
Adara taking advantage of it once again.
This is just because of how good Pagu is as well as Rosa. Look at the rotations, man. It's Black Dragon form before the third, which is already Team Liquid. Sorry, Aurora. Already Aurora Gaming has got the advantage. Still try to fight.
Yep, JP doesn't
This
have
is
the
scary for
AOG
Team
either.
Liquid because the Cloud is
There's the
coming.
Falcon Shot
And
for
they
a
also
moment.
don't have the Gatot ultimate.
Actually go for
They
this.
don't have the Revitalize. Why are they fighting actually? I don't understand. But they do get the third. They just trust their lineup so much. They want to go for Lunar of all people. I don't understand why Aurora did not get any
It
kills
works so
out
well
of that,
when
especially
Liquid
because
are
of
at least
how
prepared
good
or
the lineup
together
is for them.
as five. OHEB, we saw it happen earlier too during the first hurdle. He was able to save things for Liquid. The gold lead right now existing in Aurora Gaming's
Thank
hands
you.
could have been so much more if only OHEB didn't take away that turtle and a couple kills
Huh.
for OHEB.
They do have four people in here. Whoa, Rosa.
Whoa.
Who are you rooting for, Wolf? I don't want it to be a PHP finals. Ah, man. So I'm gonna be eventually talking about this in a podcast. It's already recorded, and I'm gonna upload it later, maybe 5 or 7 p.m. Indo time. After I'm able to edit the thumbnail. But basically, I also
Okay, I kind of
didn't
get it for
want the
Aurora
PH
Gaming.
versus
This
PH
is
finals
usually a fast
before
rotation
M7
lineup, but when we
started.
were to take a quick look at the items here,
Um,
Pagu affording to go for the Oracle
didn't
Beast item.
want
I know this has been a
in a
thing
way that
for
I want to
Kalea
see
for
other
Sana,
teams,
but I
particularly
think this also
SRG, just because of
simplifies
how
things
good their story
how
was. But
confident they are into the playing
the
field again.
situation
It's
right
really
now
gonna go for
is
the amount of
Aurora is
sustainment they
there
can offer,
already,
especially knowing that
and I
they
also want
know
Team
the
Liquid to
reliable first
challenge the
damage
Golden
is
Road. I
yet
want
to
it
come from
if I want.
mid. Oh, but OHEB
Oh,
with that.
what a kill! If I want the Golden Road to be over, I want it to be because of another Filipino team. And Aurora has shown this M7 that they are prepared. They have what it takes to take down Team Liquid. And that being said, I do want Team Liquid to win here. Oh wow. Good in and out. Look at that Team Liquid. Good in and out. But TNZ is just Leomord just so good as a hero. And Leomord Kalea. Gonna have to take note of that. There's so much sustain. For some reason, JP still keeps himself alive. Pagu still dies in the process. Sora needs to be nerfed. Rosa, peak Rosa gameplay, honestly. I'm not, dude. I'm just gonna say peak Rosa gameplay is what we're seeing right now.
But Carl gets it. All right, we finally have some downtime. What the hell happened there, Brig?
I know. I'd have to double check whether or not the anti-heals are already in for Team Liquid.
TLPH made first and it would be better, different region, yeah. Who picking A versus TS? I want. So difficult, man. Maybe because maybe being friends with most of the teams also has a downside because now you're both rooting for them. Although Team Spirit for the longest time has been a team that I will root for, but AE, man, their story and Nino is just such an amazing character. Zephyr is such a good coach. Yazuke is fearless, and I'd like to see him more. Because of those things, I kind of want to say AE, but and also I think it is like properly matched. I would say I think it's a 50-50. But I would say Team Spirit. At the same time, I do want to see an Indonesian team, at least in the semi-final. For day number 4. That's what I'm saying. So that at least there will be a lot of people turning up. That's why. Wow. Rare Kaltizi misplay, I'd say. Oh man, look at that 5-man coming up from Rora. The Turkish Delight Gaming, but this time the Turkish Express, I would say.
They're too good. They're too good at choosing
Too good and
timings
too fast.
and choosing when to fight. They know when a crucial member of
I'm hungry though. Peak Rosa gameplay. I'm telling you, one of the best
Rosa!
games that we've seen Rosa.
Everyone are playing so darn well. And we
Rosa
understand
Peak
this
Rosa
again,
gameplay.
that hey, we didn't get to see the Leo Mort first from TNZ this tournament,
It's
but
good.
he was the
It's
first
funny.
guy to
You know,
bring
I
it
also
on
mentioned
back
this in the
then when
podcast
no one was
with
playing.
Trek, so I'm gonna spoil it to you
So
guys
he
because
got back
there's
on the
yeah,
horse
there's
here,
just a
but
few of us
the
right here,
canvas
all of
is
the
gonna
hardcore
be
AG fans out
his
there.
probably. I don't know
So
who
I
will
also mentioned to
battle
Trex
the
that
best
hey,
Leo Mort
let me cut
performance
you a
at
deal. Give us
M7
the
so
golden
far.
road, and then
TNZ,
afterwards
we
you
know
can
for
wish
a
for
fact that
another
Rosa
region
enjoys
to be
the quietness
champions in
as of
the
recent,
world
but
stage. If we
he's
get the
not
golden
gonna
road,
sit
then we're
too long.
fine,
I'm just wondering
right?
when
Get
Tiamat will show up
as
to
much
Iceland.
championships as we want internationally, but give us the golden road first.
Gets away with Lunar.
No way always
Aurora
survives
has to
that.
back up an AOG defensively from Team
Man,
Liquid.
the
Aurora
sustain from
Gaming
Aurora
now
Gaming.
go
No,
on to
I
capture the
didn't
top
no
side.
anti
Okay,
heals
it's
at
the
all from Team
100%
Liquid.
win rate of the Euros that we're talking about here. Lord still full HP. Rosa.
A little bit of trouble, forced to use the flicker back.
I love TS, man, and I think that Sunset Lover has broken barriers already in a way that
Comes in with a
uh
phantom
oh.
speed.
Wow, the master of TNZ on this Leomord. Before anyone else, it was TNZ who actually plays the Leomord. And now that Leomord is so meta, he actually pushes this hero to its limits. And I would say that so far this has been the best Leomord gameplay that I've seen. To be able to do that to a Sanford, to Sanford Yuzhong, Traction Pulse.
SRGB and Sanjar there. They still have ways to
Oh,
play.
the Feather there is like so good. It's so on point. This is over. Oh, the minion spawn. The minion spawn. Okay, can they still defend? No, Carl. Well done. Rora takes game one against Yu Zhong. Against Yu Zhong, man. Well done. Is Leomord better than Lance currently? Absolutely.
10 minutes and 54 seconds to deal with the
The
final
Turkish
boss.
Express, man.
Aurora Gaming with their
Oh, this
new
Leomord is gonna
version,
get
their
banned.
refined
I'm
version.
100% sure.
Playstyle that we saw from them against
And
Saliva Red
I
Giants.
gotta say, it's
It was a bit too similar to what we saw yesterday against SRG.
I think
And
this
SRG
is
definitely were
that kind of game
able
that will
to
really be the
adjust, were able
benchmark
to take their time. But if we
for
were to
Leomord.
observe
Do you
Liquid and
agree?
their game so far, the game one
I
seems
think that was
so
the best
important for
Leomord
this
gameplay
team,
that
and
we've
for you
seen
to
all
take it
throughout M7.
away from them in that manner, that's definitely gonna affect them in some way.
You know, we've seen so many
Just pause
teams
this a
try to
bit.
pull off the Leomord Farza combination with a nice tanky mid, and it seems like Aurora Turkey has just mastered it. They're one of the few teams that can get away from it. What's up with the Auroras, man? I didn't think I would be able to see the Northern Lights all the way in Indonesia and Southeast Asia, but again, it's
Oh,
Aurora
I've seen my
doing
man.
so well. What a performance in game number one, an absolute
Aurora
scorcher.
versus Aurora fans, that would be great. I would
We're gonna throw
be.
it over to the panel here to
I mean,
see
just
what
because
they
I
have
want to see
say
Aurora
about this
shine.
game,
You know,
because they probably have a
I'm
lot to say,
genuinely
to be
rooting for
honest.
this team ever since.
My
You
God.
know, they captured my heart back in M4, but this is TL that we're talking about. So we'll see. It's definitely another the underdog story. And then, like I said, I'm not counting Aurora Turkey out no matter what. Right? Really good at Mobile Legends. I think that they had preparation against Team Liquid, especially after having some rest yesterday. The boat has shaken. They got a drafted phase one. Yeah, I think it's mainly because they're still using the same thing.
Of Team Liquid, because across the board, TNZ, Pagu, it looks like they were able to get major ults before even starting anything, Leo.
Yeah, just like how you deal with final bosses in yay old video games times, you gotta buy that thick book, like a strategy guide, and that's what they found out. Again, Team
Is
Liquid
there
has
a
been on a
chance of behind the
rampage
scenes
for the
coaches
better part
from
of
Roar
the
giving
past
to?
year, and you saw
Maybe.
there
I
nepotism
cannot
of the
confirm
region,
that,
and
but
that's where
maybe.
the final question went
Maybe just
over to
some
us.
few tips. I
How did
think
that
that
happen to the Yuzhong?
you
How
know,
was the
some
gaming predator put down by
little help
Clutch
might
and almost seemingly
little
fall
help
back to the bottom of the region?
won't
I'll tell
hurt
you
so
how.
much, but
Zero follow-up.
I
What
would
Aurora did
assume that
was
in international,
instinctual.
especially now
Liquid's
that it's
aggression
really deep
punished them
into the
for
tournament,
thinking
maybe
that they could win
maybe
with a
not
flank.
anymore.
But truth be told, looking at
Fiat
the map,
Farsa
look
though,
at the map.
yeah.
It's so simple.
Um,
Kalia, Farsa combo, Leomord
Best
survived the
Leomord
burst
gameplay
to
that I've
take it
seen in a
down from
while.
early to mid game,
The best
and then the
draft
rest
with the
just
Leomord, with the
enjoyed
Kalea.
what
I think
mid
I
game
really
deserved.
appreciate that kind of
I like it
tech.
where they just go
Um,
towards this type of draft very
Kalia Farsa
simply.
already
And
is
again, it
good.
kind of looks like for them, it's like, you
And
know what, some of
also
these games are getting
I
very, very fast.
feel like
How about we just play faster? Because
one of the best performances when it comes to playing the Farsa for Rosa the recent seasons, you know. Because that's the thing with Rosa, you would remember them as one of the best Farsa players from M4. And then when you watch Rosa as of late, they're not performing as much, but now they're scary, super scary. Do you think they should use tank in jungle? I don't. Not maybe not. Maybe just ban the Leomord actually. Let me see.
against the
lock her down. Let the rest of us kind of deal with the back line of the team. If you happen to catch Freya alongside
Yeah.
Reyes, that's even better. But I don't think that's a
Maybe just
resource
skip
that
the
TL
Fanny, I
wants
guess.
to utilize, right? So
Or
better to
if
ban it
they
out.
give the
They can be smart
Leomord,
about it.
I
They
think
can
that
roll
if they
a
do give the
response
Leomord,
kill them,
that's
but
when you
really actually
actually
still
can go
wide
for
out
the
the open.
utility
Like, I
jungler.
feel like for a
But the
TL, this
Baksha
really
is
is
always
just
banned. Baksha
basic
is like the
execution. This is not
the
what you're
better
gonna
hero
use
against this
OHAP. Like,
one. This
whatever you
Leomord.
pick, you're not gonna be able to do with
Maybe
this OHAP.
Team
Like, the
Liquid
spacing,
will
their
go
first turtle is
for
gonna be pretty slow.
second
What's up,
phase.
Sugar Man?
If they do
The
get second pick, they will
Ranger
ban
still out there?
Fanny,
Carry, you're doing way
Leomord,
too much.
and
Take down the carry.
perhaps Jushin. Fanny, Leomord, Jushin.
It's clear
This
Liquid is
team
saying, well, the
will
Claude doesn't have the Claude.
probably ban Eve
That
eventually.
was gonna be the answer.
Eve,
Because I feel like the three heroes that they have
Eve,
is like
maybe
great to
Hylos,
get a
maybe,
Claude,
or
but
maybe
if you're
Baxia.
letting you go, there must
Yeah,
be more.
I think
They need to lock
Team Liquid being in the second pick, they will ban. Yeah, they will probably ban Jushin, Fanny, Leomord, Jushin. If they eventually go for second phase, I think that's what's gonna happen. Now, let's see if that's gonna happen. While we are waiting, I'm gonna go get my food. Wait.
There is no extra HP when you get Phantom Steed. You get extra hybrid defense, yes, but the reason why this happens is because you become suddenly so slippery. You can attack while moving, you get lifesteal, spell vamp, killing spree, not to mention you add on that. That's a secret as to why TNZ did not die. That is a beautiful thing. It's almost as beautiful as a Lancelot puncturing through a crowd.
But we also have to address the fact that this game is one of the faster games here at M7. Most of our games average out on that 20-minute mark. The Holy Shielding, the way that they managed this was pretty impressive, especially on that top side where they got the wave to actually make contact with the Holy Shielding first before the Lord actually got his punch. So the Lord was still at full health when it's punching down on the inhibitor.
And not the dogpile on the already down Liquid. It's a game, but still, you know, a point away from saying goodbye at M7. I think they were pretty loosey-goosey about this fight. They did not respect the already clear winning matchups, lane per lane, even trio per trio. And I think they were a little too overzealous. They were so confident that even in the early game, OHEP lost out on range. Yes, he still stayed around.
Yeah, they also had errors. I feel like Yisun Chain versus Leomord is so Leomord sided. Maybe that is something that Liquid will fix. I do like the Kimi. Kimi and Yisun Chain kind of fixes that, and get that gacha. It makes total sense to be picked up in this game. Maybe just the power of the Leomord is just unmatched at this point. It's just the strongest hero. And if the Baksha is constantly getting banned, I think it might be better for them to just give up. Don't give the Leomord. Then again, you can see. Oh wow, that smells bad. But yeah, so they're giving us food. By the way, whatever. I need to eat it anyways because I don't have any choice. I don't have food anymore.
Should they have gone Fredrin if they were playing the Kimi, or should have changed their mid lane pick since they already have the Yisun shit anyways?
I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but I kind of want to see Faramis. Unlikely. What is the condition? Maybe against Leomord, but no, not really. Maybe not.
Lowest amount of deaths, and quite a lot of teamfight participation, almost 80% teamfight participation.
Is SRG out, sir? No, not yet. They're actually guaranteed top 3, so they're just waiting for their lower bracket match. Lower bracket finals match.
I think that one shot, he's pretty good at it, but I think the stats are going to change real soon because TNZ is rising up
that's
real
spicy.
quick on that. But keep in mind, Lunar is still 100% win rate on this Uranus.
So, to me,
I think this is one of his better Claude performances.
I would say this is just one of the better performances from Aurora Turkey in general. But again, we
Mm-hmm.
saw how Slangway Giants was able to adjust because it does seem like Aurora, if they're going up against a composition that has a
To
good
me,
solution, they
my
have
opinion
figured out
about
how to deal with it. And that's why
that
Speed
is
is
that
going to make sure that
it's
his
not
team
as
doesn't die,
sad because
but
it's a
not really
Filipino team that beat
interacting with
them.
him
And it was Team
personally.
Liquid.
Just
Lilian
interact with
option,
the
yeah.
support around him.
Against Leomord,
Speaking
not so
of
much
support, do
because
you
you're going
guys
to be
want
forced to
support like
utilize
a
your ult and
coach
then
inside of Banter
Leomord will
Force?
just
You
run you
guys
down.
can get it now because check out the
Like
AI
after your
insights
ultimate, let's
from
say you
the
pop your
Realme
ultimate,
15 Pro.
Leomord can
It
just
does
run you
win
down.
predictions, analyze goal items, everything in real time. It really is like having a strategy coach in your pocket. That's the AI gaming coach for you, but it doesn't stop there. In a fight, you want to execute those perfect combos. You can actually set the consecutive skills combo, which is one tap. It does everything for you. It guides your strategy and elevates your execution. That's a full AI-powered edge from prediction to performance. It's a complete package. You play, we carry. And that's the Realme 15 Pro, the M7 official gaming phone, which is being used by all of our players on stage.
Give me a shout out, Jax. I'm watching y'all.
So much fun, so much fun. Great to have a phone of this caliber every day. And honestly, I don't know how many photos I've already taken on this bad boy, but it only gets better. The problem is that whenever I go traveling, my biggest issue is that I can't pay for these cool products. Half the time I'm like, man, I put my card in and it just doesn't work.
I mean, like, here's the thing. If you really want to pay for stuff, we got our good friend here. We got to talk about Visa, and here is V once again. This is V, our good old buddy here. And I want to see, like, which part of the world he has been to.
Sanju Valenzelina.
Our fans all across. So now I'm
Valenzelina.
see what he has to say.
Eve
안녕하세요.
Kadita.
저 이름은 비예요. 저는 전 세계를 연결하는 비사에서 여러분의 믿음직한 마스코트예요. 빠르고 안전하며 스마트한 결제를 도와주는 곁에 있어야 할이에요. 쇼핑도 영상도 일상 속
What is happening?
결제도 비와 함께라면 언제나
Hey, give me a shout, my man.
할수 있어요. 자, 이제 함께 동
I think Aurora is like M4 where nice start. Nice start, Rex. You can't use my magic against me.
I wasn't expecting Korean V, but I didn't know. How many more languages does V have?
Dude, a lot. Very feminine with that voice. You know what? Shout out to who voiced V.
Nice, so you know exactly what I'm eating.
And already
It's
traveling
just the
all around the world, and again, that's the real
the
MVP
crew meal that we have.
helping us out here as well as the fans.
Lord
But
Turkey,
now
yeah,
for you guys
can,
as well,
can.
We got battle passes. The M7 bonuses are here. The M7 pass went live all the way from the 1st of January. So if you guys haven't gotten on it yet, seems a bit.
I don't know yet
It's packed
about
with a lot of stuff, like
Indo
the
lineup
Great
shakeups,
Thunder,
but
set an epic skin, the Cosmic Finality Prime skin. You guys can even see
yeah,
the
so far
victory
from what I've
is
heard, like
there.
I don't know the full
Yeah,
story yet,
this
but
is amazing,
there will
by
be
the way.
shakeups, but not big,
Looks
not so
amazing
big
is you guys can also
actually.
get the Gato Kacha Solar Spark skin for free. And of course, the fan favorite M5 Yuzong skins and Revamp M Championship skins are also available. So make sure you guys grab the pass because, again, we've been saying it here. It's probably the best.
W Naisu is actually buying a laptop. What the hell?
Double check, I'm at 47.
Man,
I already have the Gatot skin.
I need those more diamonds. I need more diamonds, but don't miss out your opportunities here today. Quickly pick up that battle pass and max that bad boy out. Speaking of bad boys, though, I think that right now the draft is kind of like, if I'm in TL's position, I'm thinking we got to ditch this Ishin Shin.
I mean, like, here's the thing. I kind of feel like it's nice that during the Swiss stage, we have a certain meta. Now we're going into the knockout stage, we're developing a certain meta. Like, for example, right, during the Swiss stage, one of the most winningest hero is that Eve, and now Eve keeps on getting beat out. But now the Farsa, man. The Farsa almost doesn't matter.
I don't
who
think
gets
there's any
the head on
Babaero
Farsa.
caster so
Even
far
if the
amongst
Farsa
my
loses,
circle,
it's
like
kind
in
of
the
not the reason
Philippines.
why you lost.
I
Let me
don't
rewind about 2 steps back.
I don't think there's
would
anyone.
panic and just
And
say,
if
"No
there
reason
is
to
one,
anymore."
we'll
But
make
this
sure
one,
that
watching that 10-minute game,
he will
actually
not
just play
be
tighter.
that he can't do
Respect
all
what you
those
bring to the table.
Babaero
And
things, you know.
again, make better decisions.
We're pretty good as a group. We call each
Timothy,
other out even
which
with
direction are we
our
going? And the side
our
we consider
demeanor
that.
outside.
I think Liquid can be a little
I mean,
more
outside of
respectful Aurora going into game 2.
uh, uh,
And then
outside of
if you
MLBB,
do
I
that,
mean.
that's when maybe you really decide to go 180.
That being said, though,
I'm
it
thinking
may
in the sense of
be
tempo, timing, and item alongside
Joke.
with Kimmy. We're
Just
expecting
kidding.
Kimmy to actually take the advantage with the genius one, something along the lines of Feather, which is a little more
No
unpopular, but it's an
babaero.
aggressive
No
option
babaero allowed
in the
in
lane. When we look
our
at our
group.
top 5 heroes pick, it's Yi Shin in fourth, second is Claude, first is Farsa, third
Richest
is Yo, and
caster
fifth
is
is Sora.
right
And when
now,
we
I
look
would
at the
say
win rates, as we
Naisu.
go
No,
up,
just
we
kidding.
notice that the win rates see a
Mirko for
little
sure,
bit of a dip once
internationally.
we get
Overall,
to the
Mirko.
Farsa.
I mean, again, this is why I brought up
In
where
the
it is. I know that the win
Philippines,
rate isn't the highest, but again, if you're looking at the games, the
should
Farsa
be
really is not the reason, right? One
either
thing that Farsa's
Naisu
job
or
is
Midnight.
control the
Or
mid,
maybe
make sure that
Renmar.
you give pressure to the side lane, do a massive amount of
But
damage.
I think it's mid.
Farsa
It's probably
can do
Midnight.
that, and I feel like as we
I feel
mature
like.
towards the knockout stage, now
Yeah.
teams are getting more
Do you agree,
confident.
Naisu?
Like, we know how to draft around this Farsa.
That's what I'm saying. You can let the Farsa through, maybe less of the Eve, and then play from what ends up in the draft. So recalling the bans from game one, Fanny Grok Eve for Team Liquid, nothing wrong with that. Aurora, Zushin, Hylos, Baksha, that might be the very specific move that Liquid have to think of. They know that they respect the Zushin. They know that they want to attack JP. They kind of attacked him too in the second phase by banning the Hilda. And they know that Khaleesi is very good on the utility. So thinking about that, where is the land? Where's the
Rocket is not babaero, bro. He's loyal. Guy's loyal.
Hayabusa's really
My boy
interesting.
Rocket is loyal, bro.
If you want to create leads with Hayabusa, it's either the team has to kind of funnel it into you by setting up the perfect angle for the quad shadows, or you make plays in the side lanes opposite. You know, divide and conquer like we saw in game number 1 from Aurora Turkey, where they're sending in Pagu alongside with Rosa in 2 separate directions. And I think, fortunately, with the way that the meta is turning out, with side laners being such a big importance alongside with the mid trio to control invasions, to put that brass tacks in the river, Hayabusa just doesn't cut it anymore.
Yeah, right now we're going to be looking at to pick our pass here. So if you're a Valentina, whose ultimate do you steal? Feta S-Strike or the Tsunami Slam?
On 3, ready? Whole name. 1, 2, 3,
Feta S-Strike. Yeah, there you go. I feel like, honestly, it really depends. Like,
Very eating. I think this is like chicken rice.
If your opponent is a
Like,
Valentina
yeah,
and
it's
say a
probably like
Hayabusa
Hainanese
or
chicken
a,
rice. Yeah.
what you call
These
it,
are crew meal,
land something like
basically.
that, and the Farsa is being dealt with say a
Oh.
lap, a Yuzon. It's like, okay, that's not that big of a deal. I want to catch.
Is MLB
this
esports getting
assassin.
better
But
and
I
going
feel
to?
like the
Yeah,
most general trend,
just the expansion in India and Thailand already
10 out of 10 times it's going to be the
will
Feta
mark
S-Strike.
good growth when it comes to MLB esports, and then
the Tsunami
you
Slam,
also
like, it
have
feels good
to
if you're playing a EXP
take note
Valentina.
that PGL or Big Western
That
Org
too as
is
well.
also
It
making
really
the
depends
move,
on
so
what
that's gonna be
position
good.
Valentina is going to be in at the end of the day.
You can.
I think we're going to start
It's
moving away from this Valentina,
I
which
think the internet is not gonna be good in the inside the arena when
He's
when everybody's there, you know.
not the worst, but I think he I would like him to play more of
Rocket
the
had
Valentina
the
style
most
rather than
amount, but
engages,
he's
because
loyal.
Sandor really knows how to take the initiative
He
and
doesn't.
support
He
that
has
person.
the.
In comparison to Oheb, especially when Kalia is available, they just lock him down.
He's making sure that it's yeah, he's not make what's the term, dude? I don't know the English term for it, but it's one after the other, not one with another. Yeah, that makes sense. Major change in PH MLB. So far, no. Maybe the teams that did not make it to the playoffs, I would assume would have the biggest changes. I think.
Yeah, so Rivers again, Team Liquid is still
All right.
on the first pick. Aurora is
Sora
still
first
on
pick
the
again
second. And
for
this
TL,
time
and then
they're
Leomord
not
Farsa
out
again
the
for
E
Aurora.
is left open.
I think that's what's gonna happen here. All right, that's Sora.
First, so now Aurora Turkey
Leomord
is the real
Farsa. Oh
question.
my God.
Do you still prefer that Farsa now that the Eve is still open? It looks like the answer is yes.
Yeah. This is,
Yeah, but you do have Eve, and there's no Kalei on
Kalia
the other side. And there's also Hilda, maybe? Hilda? Do we like Hilda here for TL? Oh, wow. Got lucky. I got lucky. You think Europe will accept and adapt to MLBB?
Right now,
Yeah,
you can already see
eventually.
the danger, especially
Not as
because
fast, but
if
yeah.
you have Carl TZ in your lineup, I think it's
Tree
perfectly
King Kong for the
fine to wait on
unlikely.
this
I mean, I
just a
don't
little
know.
bit, because again,
I don't know where
there's a lot
my
of
hate
assassins,
is
and if
going.
necessary, he could
So
use
do you
the
go
ability
do you
to
go for
now.
Claude already for Aurora,
Aurora
or
has
you
been
go
before
safe
was
like
the
Uranus or
Now seeing the
Esmeralda?
Eve as well as the Hilda, do they
I
go
think
with the same
XP
plan, or now do
first
they adjust?
for Aurora.
There was a Yusen shit to bother last game.
Esme or Uranus or CC? I think Esmeralda for Hilda. Oh, okay. What's it like to order room service every day? I wouldn't know because I don't. I actually haven't had room service yet, apart from the when we had with the burger.
I think that now that they've shown that
Our early game was not the best,
as
yeah.
much as I want to agree with you about that mid lane, I think that's where Coach RC is going to attack in the second phase, right? And then now this Sora becomes a more flexible option now that we do see the EXP Esmeralda from the side of Aurora, meaning this could be a potential Claude. I don't know if Aurora Turkey is going to ban out the Claude or whether or not they're just going to keep on with the Fredrin and getting rid of the rest of
Fredrin
the
ban.
junglers.
Yeah, right now, banning out the Fredrin here. If they really want to force Carl on an assassin, which let's face it, he probably wants to go on the assassins as well. It's clever that Team Liquid, they are banning the Cho. They already have the Hilda.
Alice
Other
ban.
picks that they really want to respect here, and it's quite interesting that they ban out the Alice while the Lapu is still there, unless they want to quickly get the Lapu and just put Esme in goal. But I don't know if you want to show your hand that fast.
Cloud ban. I feel like for TL
Oh, yeah, I think
or Khalid ban.
I think they would have to if they do want to hold the game.
Prediction. TL 3-1.
This final ban from the side of TL.
I think it should be a Cloud ban, right?
Can use concussive blast. I would assume that Gatot would probably.
Chang deserves to be named championship for sure, man.
Gotta be another roamer.
Gotta be another roamer,
Donate
right?
some biceps.
Aurora will pick the last good roamer and then hide where
Do you think they should give Carl Wises? I think in this scenario, yeah. They're okay with that. Especially if they get Khalid fourth pick.
They're banning the Quad
Oh, there's the Cloud ban.
Probably considering they don't mind whatever roamer that.
Do you agree that this is the best M series? Yeah. Production?
To be fair, there are
Not
quite a
sure.
lot of, roamers already banned.
I'll have to
The
think.
Brock, the Kalia, the Cho, the Hylos out of the picture. So yeah, there's not a lot of options. There's still the Gatot. There's still the Khalid. I'm not so sure.
I
if
think
there's
Khalid is
anything
like the best
spicy.
option here
I
for
think
Aurora,
used
but
the
they
Minotaur
might just
before,
go
but it does
for
not
a
look
pick
like
off
a
hero.
trap that Minotaur wants
No
to go
Cho,
for.
no
Yeah, for sure.
Kalia.
Minotaur's healing only gets relevant after
Yeah,
you're able to get
Gatot.
the flask, but prior to that, you're just kind of waiting. And even so, Gatot seems to be like the safest option for Aurora
Yeah.
Turkey, and that way they can hold on. Like Leo mentioned,
I'd
Gatot
go
is early on
for-
Sesame.
Well, right now they do have to go for a pick here. The timer's down.
Huh!
Pretty
Lucas!
sure this is a debut and
Wow, okay. Gold
this
Lucas?
is creative.
Oh, I think they will match Lucas with the Sora. That's gonna be a good team fight. Nah, that's great. M5 was good. 95% chance for TL to get in the finals. So I feel like. Oh, okay. TL. Wow, Lucas, huh? So you just really have to go utility here if you're Team Liquid.
By the way,
Or is
gentlemen,
this wrong?
it's
Or this is wrong
here
pick?
for our casters
Might be
as
wrong
well.
pick actually.
Barca going up against Eve. It has been 5 games and
Ha!
4
Might
out
be
of
wrong
the
pick.
5 games
Might be wrong
have
pick
been
actually.
won
They're
by
reacting,
Eve.
guys.
So as of right now, the Eve definitely has a
Haha.
bigger advantage. So now the draft is set still here for a
Oh yeah, yeah.
round.
So it's
Let's let it hear
it's probably a wrong pick, guys.
Why have they pick up that Lucas? Like,
Because-
what's the reason?
Because CC's open.
Yeah,
So
that might be wrong pick, guys. That could be that can be possible.
Quick throwback. Lucas is going
What's the
against
counter
CC
now?
and they
Valentina
showed
used to be the counter
right?
against Lucas, and I
The
doubt
beginning
TL
of
will
the-
pick up Valentina.
Lucas is good against the Sora, especially when the Sora overcommits to a certain style, right?
Yisun Che, I would
Incentive in the world to be creative and introduce a new side lane hero that could shake it up. So what if? I think it's good. I think they deserve to pick this.
By the way, something that I want to bring up in the
Oh, this will be a long day today, boys.
praise the positioning of Rosa because I feel like Aurora today, they're able to
It's gonna be a long day today.
Kind of has no appeal for their mid laner because Rosa's positioning all throughout
So
this
many great
competition
stories,
has
yeah.
been phenomenal despite being a Barca going up against a Yuzong and whatnot.
But I think the question was production, right?
All that much.
Which I feel like
I feel like that's a big buff for the team.
the
where
best
you're
M series so far is M5, but now with M7 like having all of these happening, maybe it could be the best. Production-wise, I think M6 was smooth, so I would go for that.
already assume where exactly is that Farsa. We last saw Rosa mid, and that was ages ago. I would still commit to the fight. The feathered air
Oh,
strike
this is a
covers lot of
disaster.
distance,
No, you
making
can't.
sure
All
that
right.
angles can be cut off, even when it's like basically outside of the boundaries of your screen. Claude ban, Alice ban. Does that mean that they go no, if they go Uranus they get the counter matchup.
Yeah.
They go for the Zong?
Yeah, that might be better. Because Liquid is short on...
Redraft is allowed? Really?
That's what the Alice would have brought in.
Yeah, so
I
very,
don't think redraft is
very
ever allowed,
interesting
guys.
here. We will be verifying some stuff when it comes to the draft. We will see whether this Lucas is, I would say, legal or not. You know, some things happen on stage, but we're gonna be discussing this without the Lucas.
I'm gonna
right
ask
now.
my
But,
League
by
of
the way, it's a
friends.
good time to shout out to our marshals, doing an incredible job, making sure that all 10 players and the coaches on the stage is being treated fairly and make sure that everything is up to par. So now let's just forget about the Lucas for a while. TL, Leo, you've seen them draft before. The Sora is kind of new, but when they have a Hilda as well as a Eve, what kind of draft do they really want to go for? Do you want to go for a full dive, or it's just kind of like a 4-1 where one person being Carl Teasy just focus on the farm?
Nah, this is aggressive. And we don't even know where the Sora's going.
True.
We don't know if it's an XP Sora on Sanford.
Or redraft should be allowed, yeah. Human Air usually favorite band. Favorite band, Tanya Markova and Bamboo. Tanya Markova, Bamboo, Sponge Cola.
Waiting on that red 4 big.
It could be a remake.
Liquid wants to pick up the pace.
It's a redraft. It's a redraft.
That was an anomaly.
Wait, actually, yeah, now that I look at it, if this Lucas
They
is
ran out of
changed
time.
to, say, Roamer, and then last pick, they could have gone for Valentina, because at that point you can see where the Sora is at. So that's what we wonder. Okay, maybe something's happening.
Oh no.
Unconfirmed, but that sounds crazier than what we assumed prior.
This is the time where team owners will be angry again at each other.
And I feel like when they
They're gonna be demanding a lot.
And I feel like Valentina, only Sunset Lover makes it look good in mid.
Is it allowed? All right.
Looks not bad.
I don't think it's that bad either. But at the same time, I'm very thankful that we have our marshals up on that stage.
So I'm asking my martial friends now. But they said that it depends. That there is a time where that the remake is possible, but those are rare times. The last time I talked to them when it was the Irad issue, when I asked them, they basically said that no, redrafts cannot happen because they are pretty sure that there wasn't any bug or anything that happened. So remake will only ever happen if there was a bug. But it seems like I doubt there is a bug here.
That we're not seeing a lot of assassin roams, like the
Hellcurts, Natalias.
Helkers, Natalia, Sabers.
Okay,
Because as
so
fun as it
so far
is
the news that we
in
have,
ranked
there
games,
can only
was it
be
like
2.
2 weeks, 3 weeks
There
after
can
the
only
change of
be
the roam?
2 scenarios here. By the way, you can pause drafts now.
We have a
Yeah,
random
sorry.
versus Kadito roam,
You can
and
pause that.
That was probably the easiest ranked session we've ever done, where we basically do nothing.
Yeah, so yeah, there's gonna be a pause, right? There's gonna be a pause. You can pause drafts now, and so far, what my guys tell me is that there can only be 2 scenarios. Lucas will be replaced,
You know what? No.
or
I just want
Lucas
either
will
you're the
retain,
toughest
basically.
old school, or you just have a lot of crowd control.
no redrafts or mispick. There is. It is so difficult to prove a mispick. And yes, if it's a human error, if you like ran out of time, or if you press the wrong button, you cannot redraft no matter what. That's not gonna be allowed. It's your human error. You can say like, hey, we tried to pick this, but yeah, whatever, this happened. But mostly league ops are watching anyways.
I feel like that will soon be an activatable for, say, a roam.
Correct. When bug it is allowed, but human error it's not. And bugs rarely happen. I'm telling you.
Facts. And you know what would be even better?
What would be even better?
It should be a blessing instead. So it's like you get wards, but you don't get a conceal.
But the thing
Poor
is,
casters,
how will
bro.
the ward be designed? Because before this, they have a spell where basically the wards, they look out for targets, or did you just want to use like Selena? Okay, we're just gonna put something here, something here, something here.
I'm thinking more like Selena. And it's like you need to hit it like 3, maybe 4. Yeah, 4 4, well, not charges, but 3 to 4 times before like it breaks. You know, you have to physically punch it.
Or like Chip's Portal.
Yeah.
That was something that I was thinking of, because right now I'm actually do wonder what other mechanics can be introduced, because an upcoming hero is just a guy that freezes things, which honestly looks
Lucas.
cool as hell.
Ah, that would be
Where you
fire.
just
That would be
trap that
fire.
guy and everyone just shoots
Caster should be
all
on
their
Bustle, yeah,
ultimate
I
damage
agree.
and be like, you know you're gonna die, just accept it.
Or how about this? Instead of having a map.
What about
rotation,
internet connection? No,
you
I doubt
have
we
different
doubt it
roles
because they have
over in the map, which changes
they have
the
programmed
structure of that
the
section of
phones to
map.
have this specific. They can only connect to one thing, and
So let's say
that
Turtles?
router whatever is only allowed to have these specific phones. They did try to go LAN once to reduce the latency, but that didn't work. So right now they just have their dedicated servers. It's unlikely that it was the internet. Okay, so it's Valentina. He's in Jin Valentina. Oh man, how do you save this? How do you save this, my guys?
So now Aurora, now that they lock in this Lucas, first of all, where? All EXP
Gatot.
roll?
Oh, but dang. All right, we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
I like this, but Liquid are playing a weird game of catch the Lucas. Where are they gonna send that Valentina?
Yeah, I guess they
Lucas was rotating, yeah, like I said.
If they open up badly, if they get the
You
guesses
can't.
wrong, but I think importantly,
And I don't like when this happens. Actually, obviously, we don't want to see these kind of stuff, but I don't want.
when you go for his
Oh.
ult. I think considering that Papu was able to use the Tsunami Slam to get away from Sanford earlier, I think he's got more tech in the bag.
Gentlemen, looks like Lunar will be piloting the Lucas, going up against Sanford on that Valentina. Already sensing one lane matchup has been
Yeah.
lost. This
Nah,
will be a very
man.
interesting one,
Nah,
especially
man.
after domination from
If
Aurora.
Aurora Gaming wins with this kind of draft, they are legitimately the best team in the world.
I am very
I gotta feel like.
pickup right now. Now, okay, welcome to the Ladder Down, folks, for game number 2. That's definitely gonna be a good
Little bit
question
late.
to ask for the
Huh.
host later on. Doesn't matter who wins, right?
Why can I not
Wow, what do you
like
think
times
about
do this? It's so
the Lucas?
stupid.
What do you think, Brigitte?
Initially, I would have felt that this could
Let's refresh, I guess.
be an opportunity for Liquid to focus a bit more on Rosa and the potential shutdown. But given that there are so many fighters in this line,
The panel before was saying they weren't completely against it, so whatever ended up happening, I mean, it doesn't feel like it's a
It's
bad
entertaining for sure.
Aurora Gaming, whatever
There you
their
go.
intention was,
I
they
can
did
do
definitely go for it
this.
here. It's lower bracket, it's elimination. I still think they can play an aggressive game like what they brought last time. It just maybe needs to be approached differently.
I think Valentina is more of a hard counter. Is hard counters the Lucas more than it hard counters the Sora, if you get my meaning.
yeah, interesting. It's like a concept last Lucas, by the way, so he's really just looking for tempo on the map as he
No, Lucas is a misclick. There's no way.
Gank up top. I honestly thought it was going to be the Brave Smite, you know, especially because he's up
That
against
was-
Sanford on the Valentina. Good take on the XP crap there, but also Pagu, pull yourself together. A very aggressive
Damage on a JP though, gets the pushback, forces out the flicker. Now, this is
Flicker
about the same time
Gatot.
last time. It took
Oh,
a
that's
couple
Hilda, sorry.
minutes, but Aurora Gaming waited for about that 2-minute mark, and that's when they really started
SRG
making
versus
plays on the
CS in
map. Looking at the
flashback.
bot lane
Irad
right now.
flashbacks, you know.
yeah, we saw how important OHEB and his participation in the first few fights actually is. They need a bit more damage output, so his help would be greatly appreciated here. Pagu is also very low, so I guess this is a objective that will go straight over to Team Liquid.
There you go. It's a free turtle to Team Liquid. And Aurora Gaming, really. Now, I don't know. I don't want to assume here, but the Lucas ain't Lucasin right now, and in the 1v1.
I mean, it's literally Naruto versus Naruto right now. Lunar up against Sanford, and Sanford gets to terrify. One more shot. Luckily, Lunar gets away. but
Flicker
watch
3,
for it.
2,
Bird.
this.
He misses.
But Lunar knows though.
Just
Lunar
chill.
knows.
Great reaction, though. Lunar knew it was coming as well. He flickered out the safety. Carl doesn't get the gank. It's not Naruto, Trex. It's Naruto Sage mode versus Naruto. Like,
Oh, my bad.
actually, it's
KMS Naruto versus
Yeah.
Sage mode Naruto. But KMS.
Valentina is just better. I am you.
Yeah, Irad
is
went to
better
China
right
and
now, right?
then
Whenever you
couldn't
get
come
the
back
ultimates, even the Sora versus
afterwards, you
Valentina
know.
matchup is like that.
it's just such a huge anime fight that we are.
I thought
going
if
to
you mispick a
constantly
hero
be
double
able
M. No,
to
that's
get the
never
play.
possible. Oh my God, Sanji. Holy crap. Oh, Oheb, hello. Oheb? Oheb? Oheb?
Well, you don't get too much because you're an Esmeralda.
Phovius,
but
I feel
still,
like,
there's
is a
on the map,
good,
and yeah, that
okay answer against
really
Sora.
shouldn't have
Yes.
been
And then
an
fighters.
okay trade for Aurora Gaming.
Oheb could have went out.
Oh my God, Japes. Daddy Japes.
About the hill, that level 4. Nice for that airstrike though, followed up by the falling star moon. JP might not be able to get away from this one. Pagu. Oh, the Fist Crack and Siggy Boom picks up the
Well
kill.
done, Siggy Boom. Oh my God.
Roar Gaming,
Roar Gaming players
I
are
guess
so
when he
good,
decided
man.
to
I'm
go
telling you.
straight towards the nearest bush, the fact that he's being chased
I'm
by an
telling
Esmeralda
you.
wouldn't really help. So there was no other way but to just get as far as possible as you can from Siggy Boom and the chase. He kind of used his flicker in that previous fight though, so maybe Team Liquid could turn that into an advantage.
So let's talk about a little bit of what the panel were expecting coming into this matchup. Heat versus the Farsa, 4-1. Hold on, Oheb's going to be ganked.
Oheb taking a lot of damage. Brought down Oheb once again, just able to...
Ooh, nicely
Flicker to
done,
chase.
Happy
Hebs.
Feet gets away. Actually, not really. You know, he didn't really sidestep. He just used all the dashes in the
Happy
game,
Feet.
which you have plenty of. But back to the topic. Yeep just has constant
Level up after
damage
MSC,
to
I agree.
pressure you. And the RWM!
My
Damage
God.
on Rosa. Rosa
Sanji.
the flicker will be okay.
Tia
Little
kind of
Rosa
underestimated them a bit.
That immobilizes you. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, they're not gonna go for the chase anymore, but that's already gonna make such a huge difference
Look at
for
this
Liquid here. 2 consecutive
Look at this guy.
objectives that went over to their hands. Kenzie?
Oh my
Oh, he still
God.
gets Guardian though, but with
This
that IMU
freaking Sanford dude.
on beat,
The
he's
kites,
gonna take
man.
the 1v2.
Damage on a Sanford. Sanford
Unbelievable. But yeah, he's overstaying. I think he might overcook here. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this boy? TNZ is gonna be alive. Oh, nicely done. Nicely done, Mr. Lunar, to get out there.
Oh, he's always alive.
Has the flick,
Okay.
but oh, I think that Team Liquid are over enjoying what is happening. Good thing Carl TC is just farming now, and Team Liquid are just making the space.
Okay, now Siggy Boom is trying to run away. Gets caught in the real world manipulation though. Fortunately, still has what it takes to survive. But yeah, honestly, the way that Liquid are playing this lineup so far has been really, really well. They've been coming in from the
Hilda
most
versus
unexpected
Leomord,
angles.
man.
Now with Sanford once
I'm
again
surprised
on
Rora
Unleash
did not.
the Beast.
Yeah,
On to the next
ban that.
target, but he's able to get back safely under the
Oh!
tower. Down goes Rosa. Sanford with
Holy
the
crap,
pickup.
by the way.
Now
Brave
they're
Smite
trying their
Valentina.
best to deny all the
Thoughts and
resources.
Tams.
This is not what
Good
Aurora has
in
been through
RG,
all this
bad
game
in
under
pro play.
Unleash the Beast.
They're going for it all in. Sanford picks up the kill.
Yeah, like I said, Valen versus Lucas is the better hard counter compared to Valen versus Sora. Well, Sanford over. Yeah, I think Team Liquid, if they overcook, that's all the reason why they will lose this. If they overcook.
Yeah, but they get the purple because of that, and potentially
Yeah.
even the next turtle.
Team
So
Liquid
this
are
is
just
a
making
lead
all this space
that
for.
is slowly growing in
Yeah,
the hands
for
of
them.
Team Liquid, and I guess that was something that they afford to lose. Sanford, who can just really be the guy to force those fights under turrets.
Yeah, perfect turtle, by the way, as well here. You can actually see that Team Liquid, with the pressure that they have early on in the matchup, I think the panel said a confirmed win for Sanford versus Lunar. Oh, Phantom Steed from Tienzi. You know, he was really trigger happy with the Phantom Steed in game 1, but that was when they were ahead. Now that they are behind, I'm not too big of a fan of this, and Carl goes over to Mountain Shocker. They want to gank Pagu.
Pagu gets caught by the Mountain Shocker, taken out. Another kill for
But
Carl.
yeah, this is just how they do it. This is just how they approach the game. Trust Carl TZ.
Right now. Sanford able to dash in, brings out the beast. Oh, drops the bomb.
Yeah,
on Rosa.
JP gets the orange buff, and yeah, this is practically over. I think we know that it's already over before it started. So difficult to play. Lucas with the Esmeralda. Lucas is just heavily countered, and they give Team Liquid big counter with the Valentina. Tienzi. Oh! Oh, Heb! Oh my god, again, overcooking is the problem. Overcooking, don't overcook. TNZ Leomord is such a good player. Scary hero player combo.
So we're back to Team Liquid again, just holding their grounds. Yes, a few pickoffs here and there. Oheb hasn't had the best
But
game so
this
far.
game
A
is
random
just not it.
pickoff there in
Hilda,
the
bro.
mid lane, and
I
then
think
the
the Hilda
top
will
lane
be
getting
banned next
caught.
game.
0-2-0, but it doesn't really matter,
Big
right?
chance.
Because the top side of the map is winning so
Big chance, big
hard.
chance.
And yeah, it looks like Sanford's like, okay, every time I go and see two people, I go in, but there's no punish.
Yep.
Ultimately, for this Valentina, who is better Naruto, I mean, JP's a better Leomord right now.
Okay.
Trying to push
Look at him.
back. Paku
So he's gonna be okay.
does have the fist
JP's
crack here,
level
which is
9, bro.
not used, which I think is a good play, but the top side, though,
Oh
the airstrike comes
my
down as
God,
Lunar gets caught off by
Sanford.
Sanford. Oh, TZ.
Mhm.
Avoiding a lot of three members, JP now.
Oh, Lunar cooking, Lunar cooking. Traceless, lifesteal. Oh my God, lifesteal is enough. Nice try, Lunar, but the proc of the killing spree, man.
And I
Killing
guess that
spree
what shows
procs.
you that it's fine that Oheb's been through
Endless
this
battle
much.
procs.
Even despite being on a 0-2, at least your
Nice
main
nice
damage
try,
is
Lunar.
okay.
If you had
Karl
if you had
very
1
much
second of
farmed
tempo,
up,
it would be
and
different.
by this time, now that we're reaching the mid game, Oheb, he can just transition to being the guy to look for the additional setups, to be the guy to disrupt the formations of Aurora Gaming and start fights. Not that Sanford hasn't been doing it for the past few games, but with Oheb, it'll be a lot more impactful for Team Liquid.
Absolutely. It really just feels like Team Liquid have the better versions of Aurora Gaming's picks everywhere on the map. Sanji, oh, he gets away.
Sanford is
They went all in.
disgusting.
Sanji, they don't want to let him get away. TNZ looking for the pushback out
Oh,
there.
sacrifice.
Caught in, but TNZ found his
Use
back.
Odin
Oh,
sacrifice.
TNZ continues to unleash chaos on
Here's
Sanford.
Karl.
Paku's on his own. Karl TZ showed up to save the day as Oheb jumps under the tower. Rosa, one more tower
It's
shot, but
so
it's not
aggressive,
enough.
dudes.
A nice falling star move lands on the JP, but Aurora Gaming are just trying to create space.
I am starting to get nervous whenever I see Oheb.
I think if the Hilda is available,
But fortunately, he got out of that. Now this is an opportunity for Team
I
Liquid.
think if Hilda is available,
Still
Aurora
with
should
that
not
holy
pick
shields available for Aurora Gaming.
this Leomord.
With this much pressure at a 7K gold lead,
Team
they'll
Liquid,
definitely
if they
take
see
out
the
some of
Hilda
that.
Bing ban, they automatically should think about a different approach to this Leomord. Maybe just really ban it, you know?
Bird unleashes the beast once again, decides not to dive in, but in comes
Oheb. Oheb. You're giving killing spree. Dude, this is throwable, hey? This is throwable, Team Liquid. Gotta relax, bro. Oheb. Heb, come on. Oh my God, the copied feathered airstrike.
Oh, that was a panic from Rosa. Pops into feather airstrike right as it comes.
Oh, it's not a copied
But the
feathered
automatic
airstrike.
weapon now, they have just one base turret. TNZ.
TNZ help defend. Mount Shocker does not
Sanford?
land. Sanford in the backside, able to get the Terrify onto TNZ. Passes in. Maybe caught into a bad spot. They're trying to stun him.
Team
One
Liquid.
more time shot.
Oh! I thought you could get away. Yeah, Team Liquid are just
Three base turrets, Team
playing
Liquid.
RG right now.
They're pushing in, they're stomping through. They want to get revenge from game number 1. I can't help but feel now.
It was? What? It
really
was what?
Looks like that pick, the Lucas.
It was
a
what? Sorry.
mistake. After the whole pause, waiting for it, and now seeing it, just getting completely curb stomped. Look at the gaps between everyone. Again, Team Liquid just have the better versions of every pick of Aurora Gaming, right? It's the Valentina versus the Lucas.
Yeah.
It's Yi Sun Shin versus Leomord, in this case, with a Hilda, with a dangerous grass lady.
Okay. Speaking of,
TZ should be able to get away from this. Rosa's trying to fix her M. Oh my God, Karl TZ! He goes down, but he takes Rosa with him.
JNG,
Here comes
dude.
Lunar. Sanji, JP, along with Sanford, want to lock on to Pagu here. Pagu's going to bite the bullet as Aurora Gaming lose 2 for Karl TZ.
And that's actually so value for Aurora Gaming, actually, right? Like Rosa 0-4 earlier, Pagu was 0-3, now they're 0-5-0-4, so no bounty at all for a 7-0 Karl TZ, and they delay the game a bit more, because I don't think Liquid can actually blitz the Lord. Yeah, unless Sanford goes in 2v1, wins it again, then sure.
yeah. Not for now. They will buy a bit more
Yeah,
time,
wrong pick.
but they
That's
can
right.
still afford to be the guys just pressuring Aurora and not
Sagasa
allowing them to
Gaming,
get
yeah, run
out
down.
too much. They want to fight.
Oheb is just. Oheb is unstopped. I mean, Oheb can't be stopped. Oh, Sanford! Lucas Valen, dude, it's so stupid. It's so stupid.
Karl
TZ is like an errand boy right now. It's like, go get low.
Errand boy.
We got this game already.
Yeah, look at where he is right now while Liquid are marching with a minion wave down bottom.
Errand
Just
boy.
making sure Aurora don't get any close. And that's the Lord.
What makes the Immort meta now?
over
The
to
Fighter
their
emblem,
side, but they don't actually try to go for
Killing Spree,
something.
and the
Hopefully
fact that
just not
the Immort was
something similar to
also
the last siege,
buffed
because those
recently.
are,
I think
two
received
consecutive mistakes that
some small
Aurora were
buffs here
able
and
to
there, and then
capitalize on, which
good
brought
buff
us to this
recently,
point
and
of the
then
game.
They still have
it
the
wins
Lord
versus
mid,
Yi Sun
have
Shin,
the
which
waves coming down
is
as
the
well.
hero of the
They
patch.
played slow right now, but actually
So if you can counter that, then you become the hero of the
mid lane
patch.
will be getting into the
Yeah,
base
so this
quicker
is
than the side lane. So
yeah,
again, Aurora Gaming actually
100%
still have a chance to defend this.
the hero of M7. Shoutouts to 200 viewers. I didn't think that we will reach 200 viewers, but hey guys, how you do it? I think this game is already over, honestly. Carl? Oh, the miss on the BG bomb. Lunar missed, unfortunate.
A really good
But I do
job
feel like
from
this game
Aurora
is throwable
Gaming.
from Team Liquid. They gotta be careful about this, honestly.
Sanford able to flick back along with Sanji. They're going to look for the re-engage. Carl Teasy shows up as well. The Phantom Seed comes out and
Ohib, man.
shoot.
Ohib just can't be stopped.
Carl gonna be called with feather airstrike.
Oh my god.
Teasy taken out.
Throwable game, honestly.
Gaming trying to turn this game around. It's JP and Sanji are the last ones standing.
Team Liquid! Where is the discipline? They shoved in constantly. We were already talking about it.
Gotta relax, brothers.
Didn't want to clear the waves in a way where it'll crash
ML doesn't have a strategy. Just look, it does have. It does have.
Yet Team Liquid still wanted to fight. And what's going on with Oheb, man? The first 3 deaths should have been a warning.
You gotta respect
Oh,
that
man.
rifle. There's just so much ways for Aurora to go for the counter engage.
Oh no.
We haven't seen the full
Scary.
potential of the Badang just yet from
No
Pago. That was
way.
just a single fist break that caught members of Team Liquid and forced them to finally
Only
run
Kara has the
away.
discipline,
We're gonna take a quick
actually.
look at the instant replay there. That definitely was
Even
a bit
Sanford
too
is just
extended
toying
of a
around,
Lord
but
Siege attempt
of
that we
course.
saw from Liquid. And this is the fist break, fist crack combo that we were talking about. Forcing out multiple flickers, yet Liquid still wanted to fight. But the most
They didn't have
questionable
minions
of all was OM still standing
during,
under
I
that
mean,
despite
in
taking
a
the
specific
turret
window.
shots.
Good flick from Rosa, by the way.
Carl TZ, this is the point where you have to respect the damage from Rosa.
No, don't summon
True, right?
perks.
Like, he was 0-5. For the most part of this game, it was kind of like an irrelevant Farsa, but once we get to a certain point, he's gonna start to hurt. And
Just
I think this is the
1.4k,
point right
dude.
now.
This
Jeez,
is,
he's
oh
level
man.
again. Sanji,
Throwable
so
game.
behind the entire game. I'm telling you, that shutdown on Carl, that was big for the team because they were able to buy more time for Rosa to get to this point. For Sigiboom as well. Holy
my
crystal!
God.
Starlium side. This is more of a damage-dealing Esmeralda than a tank.
Yeah. Carl TZ might want to be a bit more careful in terms of where he decides to show
I don't know
himself.
about that,
Sigma
but
will
I
definitely
doubt
go for
that.
the
I
chase, or
doubt
maybe
Team
that's also
Liquid.
why Liquid are deciding
I
to
think
try and take
both
down
Team
Sigma
Liquid
first because they know
and
he's not
the
going to
Marshals will not
so
allow
they have a
redraft.
bit more
I feel like.
capabilities to break
feel like
him down if
that's,
they wanted
but
to,
that's just
the
my
way
assumption,
that
guys.
game's showing us,
I'm not
it's not
confirming
exactly
anything.
that. Sigiboom, despite this build, is actually a bit more of a problem for Liquid.
Wait.
JP though, wow.
Yeah, let's just
That
play normally.
damage.
Yeah, luckily no
Everyone?
by Rosa, that would have been real bad. But you can already see again, Hilda's kind of broken. You know,
Some-
you can't just walk up like that. You need Pagu to help you, or you need to just form. But
Okay.
they're sneaking it.
Ohib, man, what the hell is wrong? Getting poked like that, you can die again. He's dead again. Oh man, and now Sigiboom is unkillable. Oh, he missed. Oh my god. We're getting white, boys. Seriously, Ohib, man, what is happening? I'm legit scared. Sanford God though. After this ult though, now that he might be in trouble. Might be in trouble. It comes Sigiboom, get out, get out! Get back, get back, get back! Get back! Please, please, back, please, please, back. Please go back, please, my friends. My friends! My friends, let's go back. Let's go back, my friends. Nice kiting, Sanford. Ah, I'm so stressed, guys. I'm so stressed. Now get back. Okay, whatever. Unbelievable! This is not Team Liquid.
there to protect them.
That's a good question. Team Liquid Philippines might be the final boss of M7, but in Game 2 of Team Liquid versus Aurora Gaming, Siggy Boom's the final boss, bro. You gotta get past him. And how do you do it? Carl TZ and Sanji, one falling star moon got them to
What is
half
happening?
HP, dude. And now he has to win a
What is
crown.
happening
Take
to
a look
my
at the replay again
boys,
see
to
exactly
our
what
boys, to
happened.
the
So
Filipinos? What is
it's
happening to you?
Owen
You're not
versus
playing like a
Owen. They got
Filipino.
Lord here, but then they got caught by the flanking Pagu. And then look at the damage. Look, half HP straight.
Yep.
From the falling star moon.
Yeah, and the flickers from
All gas, no
Lunar.
breaks.
Fortunately, the shockwave blasts don't
I feel like they don't want to
land
win.
just yet, but
Oh.
look at that. Even this flicker falling star moon, last minute.
Hold on. Oh, this is the replay still.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Calm down. I know there's a
All
lot of
gas, no
I can
breaks.
feel it.
Really, really bad gameplay coming out from the coming out from the Sora. Too much giggle, bros. They need to focus. They have to relax.
He always shows up.
Was that talk no jutsu?
That was talk no jutsu.
Was that Date
They tried
Bayo?
to talk no
Date
jutsu
Bayo.
with
Do you
the-
believe
with the-
it?
With the,
Talk no jutsu.
I heard something.
Maybe they
in
did.
my
Yes,
ear.
you're right. So they failed to talk no jutsu. Now it's believe it.
now it's believe it.
Believe it.
Better believe it.
Oh my
man.
God.
So,
Honestly,
Oheb, right? Like, what does he have to
this
do
is
next? What's the
starting to be
rotation now?
scary.
Because it
Not
really
gonna
feels
lie.
like
Not
he's
gonna
just been
lie.
off of his game completely.
To be fair,
Uh,
I think this is the point where you rely on the Sora more for the setups. Although, if he hasn't been as successful in those setups, especially in catching Rosa, because I feel like Rosa is going to be the
you
main
gotta
target
relax,
here,
brother.
then they can potentially consider other ways
Now-
to deal with
now
this. He can still
the
be
Esmeralda is a
somewhat of
problem.
Finisher. He can be also using
They
his
have to
crowd
peel
control
for
skills to be
Carl,
the guy to
I
maybe
feel like, and
protect
Sanji.
Sanji and Carl, because you can't expect Sanford and JP to do that anymore. Because if not, then they'll have all the other members of Aurora Gaming just going at them all at once.
My lord. Aurora taking control.
Just
Oh,
because I
my
say it's
God.
trouble,
Walks
I have
right
to do it.
into TNZ does
Okay.
use the Phantom Steed. That might have been a little bit too early. Lord
Giggle
is out.
with-
Lord Gaming forced to delay even more.
It already made it out the ult from Oheb as well, though, so it's fine right now, right? TNZ, at this point of the game, Phantom Steed is going to be up by quite a bit. It's like pretty low cooldown compared to when it was very easy to bait it out in the mid game, in the early game. What did you spot out? Did you spot something out, Trex?
Yeah, Siggy
They're
Boom
looking for
tries to
Rosa?
block his all shield.
Oh, yeah. Half. And then the
Walks
Blood
around
Wings.
like that. Just walks around like that
Look at
regularly.
this guy, bro.
Siggy Boom woke up like this.
Yeah.
Farsa ult?
That's
Okay,
what
yeah,
all these
26
say.
seconds, not
Winter Crown, he sold out
that
the
much of a
boost, so
problem.
now it's like even if you target him, you can't.
Ro-
Oh my
Rosa,
God, they're
don't-
gonna try
don't-
it.
oh!
Mounted Shocker
Scary,
revealed
that was scary.
Oh, wait.
I honestly feel like Siggy Boom could have just taken it like a good boy and been like, yeah, no, you're not going to kill me. Because now... he
Taking
used
it like a
flicker.
good boy, what the
Do you
hell?
think he was that vulnerable? Do you think he needed to flicker that Mounted Shocker?
No.
I think he just got a little nervous.
Yeah, because you see so many people chasing after you at that point, and there's a Lord, so you at least want to make sure you're alive by then, because you never know what
Oh.
time it's going to spawn. when
Ah,
Liquid decides to
you're
take
all
it,
scared,
right,
huh?
for themselves.
You're all
But now
scared.
there's really good positioning on
She's
the
supposed to be
map
done 5
from
seconds. Yep.
Aurora Gaming, and I'm
Yeah.
looking particularly at Rosa.
This is a crazy position to hold as a Farsa. And he used the wings by wings to get there, dude. So it's like, it's all in or nothing. Siggy Boom holding this angle again. That's going to be a turret for free, it seems. No. Yeah, Siggy Boom rotates.
Aurora Gaming is macroing with no towers right now. Can we just talk about that? Because
there's-
they're winning top lane with no inhibitors.
I don't. This might be one of the new Badang skins actually. I haven't seen so much Badang, so
Your sieging isn't really that good. It's not good at all. That's why, again, for Team Liquid, staying there when they had the Lord was all right. But after the Lord died, staying there was kind of like a death sentence. They were waiting for a moment for Aurora Gaming to actually get,
Lord might not
you know,
be
they
the
pick
most
with
important
Paco,
thing,
they're
like, but the
set, or
team
they
fight
post
afterwards is
Rosa
the most
to
important one.
ultimately
That's what I
shoot
feel
them
like.
away, but it ended up being everything. So they had to really step
So I
back.
think
And
Team
now,
Liquid needs to
Team
turn
Liquid
first.
can't even do what they've been doing all the way from the start. Like going
Dude,
for the
I'm
blitz
actually
because
legit
instead of
scared
all Lord,
now.
can't blitz that without a Lunox here,
I'm
without a
stressed.
carry. It's Carl and Sanji on
You got me
each
stressed,
side.
Team
Don't have
Liquid.
enough
What
damage to really
the
tank,
hell?
or blitz an Evolved Lord.
Side though.
Huh?
Oh, they're setting up
Winter
so much.
Crown?
Shocker.
Okay.
What's the shifting clouds? Oheb trying to make the play.
Cancel.
Comes
Oh
Rosa,
my
once again with the
God.
flares.
Oh, I'm
Back
dead
in
again.
Siggy Boom.
Sanford,
Is still
please
standing.
get a kill,
Mortal
please,
does
please,
not
please,
stun.
please.
Oh my God.
But isn't able to catch enough.
They're not even killing anyone. What the hell? Targets! Targets, bro. Targets. Targets. Carl. Targets with Sanford. Well, oh my God. Sanford and Carl saves the day. God. You guys are so stressful. Let's not do it this again, please. All right, can we agree? Let's not do this again. Mania. Oh! So this was the plan! This was the plan! It was the plan all along! Give Carla Savage! It was the plan! That's what they were doing! That's why it was so chaotic. They want to give the GOAT a Savage! Finally! Finally! It was all part of the plan. It was all part of the plan.
The entries from JB and Cartesi managing the jumps, the dives from Sigiboom. Everything eventually worked out so well for them.
It worked out in the end, but man, we gotta say, that was a very messy game. I don't know if Team Liquid are actually proud of that performance.
It was all a ploy. Second Savage for the GOAT. Yes, sir. Absolute cinema. Trust the GOAT. Trust the GOAT. When everything falls, the GOAT will save you.
I mean, at this point, the world may never know. What I do know is it's 1-1. Carl Teasy just got his second Savage in M Series history.
Carl's like, what the hell are you doing?
It was even hard to notice what was happening.
Third Savage in this M Series. Yes, sir.
I think a lot of
But
the
let's
chaos
not do it
came
again,
from
okay?
The miscalculations of Liquid, especially OHEB, which I think was a huge question mark for us throughout the entirety of this game.
It was the plan all along.
I would want
To
see
get that
same
Savage.
thing happen in the next few games.
Yeah, here as well, man. They went all in again, but Sigiboom, he had to go in. I think the mistake wasn't really in this position. I think the mistake was the initial fight, right? Like, why and how did that fight actually start? It was TL holding that. Now it's going to be Pagu very low. Rose in the back line going to be handled by Sanford.
Pagu now has to watch his friends fall. There as well, trying to lock on.
3 hits, not 1 hit. Oh, look at that. Look at that movement. And the stun to end it.
Will finally take the dub. Carl Teasy with the Savage.
Ice cold winner crown from Team Liquid.
We thought they weren't prepared to fight back. But
Second Savage for the GOAT.
And then eventually tried to do something
Is it the second
crazy,
Savage for the
like
GOAT in the
building
M
more
series
damage
or
on the
something?
Esmeralda. And
Sanford's
I
angry.
would
Everybody's
say to
angry,
their
actually.
efforts, it was close. Like, you can see semblance that they could have done it, but at this point, a loss is a loss. Back to the drawing board. Go
Well,
to
yeah,
Team
we can't
three.
do that
What are
again.
your
I think,
thoughts watching that?
honestly,
Real talk, this game went
let's not do
about
it again.
5 or 6 minutes too long. No matter how that Lucas was come to, whether or not it was cheese or something else entirely, Team Liquid played it still very loose, very aggressive, and I rarely do this, but Oheb is my baby brother. This is one of those games where he goes and then just goes back and resets. Honestly, there's a lot of things that Liquid have to figure out. This isn't the win that they should look back at and say, "Here, save for Carl." This is
If it was
Carl
first one, yeah,
second
yeah.
Savage
If
on
not
the
Lucas,
M-Series stage, tied now.
I don't think it will be. I think the heroes will be changed. I'm sure that it will not be Valentina. It will not be Valentina. But Yisun Chin could be picked up.
A decent amount here at M7. But I will agree with you. I definitely think that OHAD had a couple of
Aurora legit threat. Yeah, they're gonna get a lot of beating actually. I feel like for that game.
Was actually able to block projectiles when it mattered.
Yeah, right now we're going to be looking at the MVP by the official gaming phone, Realme, and it's going to be Sanford 6-3 and 7. Can I just say one thing? I like that I live in a world where Valentina has the highest win rate when she's played in EXP. I love when we have
Sanford
a
MVP,
justifiable
yeah,
reason
I
to
mean,
say, I want to play mage
understandable.
in the EXP.
Yeah, much higher than if she was in mid, because this is instead of a reactive or a counter pick, it literally is a predator.
Neither is it for sure. All right, let me just get my coffee.
Lucas here very specifically, and I like how Sanford himself played it a little differently from when we last saw it. Like, let's say in the hands of Kid Bomba, that was almost all tank. Here, he reintroduced a little bit of the glowing wand, a little bit of the winter crown, which could have been a juggle item. But for the majority, it's still just items that keep him in the fight.
Keep you in the fight for as long as possible. Really take advantage, right, of Lucas's transform, unleashing the beast the way that he does. Because if you look at him right now, he's already holding back 4 members of Aurora in these highlights alone. But when Sanford, alongside with all getting a little too overconfident, then there are moments of struggle. Because as we see, TNZ and Rosa are the main ones who want to be the damage dealers. But if they get hurt by disruption, a lot of their abilities are kind of null and void.
Yeah, and honestly, looking at this game, again, I feel like Aurora played as best as they can with this kind of draft. It's just that something that they really have to be careful of. Like, you can't make any mistakes, even outside of game, right? Even the drafts.
There's a saying that there's no such thing as perfection, only the pursuit of it. And here they really tried. They really climbed up that mountain, which is, again, possibly the Everest of situations against a team like Liquid with a draft like this, which, again, is short on number 1, vision. They have to really peek into every single brush, and you're going up against a Yushin lineup, you're already losing that. Second, you don't have the best scaling, right? Look at this.
Yeah, that was definitely wrong pick.
Sure, half of his health bar was white, it was all shields, but Liquid found that window, and I'll tell you now, it wasn't even that hard. It was impressive, yes, that Aurora were playing macro out of their base with no turrets, but this was the inevitable. There really wasn't much that they could do.
But again, like, you know, shout outs to Sigiboom actually thinking like, I gotta carry. Like, that's a mentality that a lot of gold laners have, and I feel like it is very brave for Sigiboom to just transition into more damage items, even getting the
stress.
By having 2 holy crystals, hoping that, please God, can I just one-shot the entire team? And hey, if he did it, maybe they could have won. So, all in all, shout-outs as a gold leader, you have that mentality like, I gotta carry. I at least have to try.
Yeah, he at least has to try. And you saw that there were definitely moments of glory of chunking people down for 50% of their HP with a single falling star moon. And it's not like he max charged it as well. Sometimes he just tapped it to get on top of his targets. Overall, I think that Sigiboom played an okay game, but these 2 compositions are based off the linchpin of their jungler and mid laner. If both of them die, I think that Aurora would have been in a much better position. The problem is their comp works in the exact same manner. So if they lose TNZ or Rosa like we saw in that final fight, the side lanes don't have enough when Carl TZ is still there.
It's almost 5 PM na pala.
Damage. If let's say we take out TNZ, Rosa, Carl TZ, and Sanji, I'm pretty sure Sigiboom with the build that he was going for outscales the rest of TL.
And that's where a majority of Aurora's eggs were, per se, in this basket. That is game number 2, which is why it went way too long. Because even in that gold lane, there's no good reason for that matchup or that situation to ever happen. That's why Cartesi only died like, what, 2 or 3 times? Because again, the rest of Liquid were trying to pick fights. And sure, JP were flushing them out, but what it looked like on the map and as a macro and an TLPH fan is like, the dad of Liquid are just corralling his kids. Hey, boys, no rough play.
Shout out to Sanford doing the most damage, and took the most damage out of everyone from TL and Aurora. So definitely worthy of that MVP. As a Valentina EXP, a bit of a hybrid, but more tankiness, doing the most damage, took the most damage. Yeah, at this point, Munton needs to readjust and just say that, okay, it's a mage slash fighter question mark. At
Mage
this point,
fighter.
we don't know. But yeah, as of now,
How's the nightlife in Indonesia? I have absolutely no idea because we were just so busy here. But apparently it's definitely not as good as in the Philippines. That's what I hear, but I cannot say confidently that it is or it isn't. Because I absolutely have no idea, good sirs. Aurora made it work, yep.
Thank you very much to our panel. Hey guys, this is Rose, and oh my, the first elimination match of the day is so intense. So many things has already happened. We've seen the first Lucas pick, this M7, and of course, the M7, and also Carl TZ's officially second Savage throughout his career in the M series. But of course, to kind of tame the intensity just a little bit, I'm talking with a friend I met back in M6, and this time around, he is back in the M7. Over here, we have Fuego from the Philippines.
Hello everyone, I'm Fuego, a content creator in the Philippines.
How are you? It's been so long since I've seen you.
Yes, I'm so glad to be here, and
Ang bilis pala nila magsalita.
Fuego, can I just say, compared to M6,
Kidding.
oh my, you look really good. What have you been up to?
Yeah, because
Payat!
actually it
Grabe.
all started with the summer campaign in the Philippines, where I challenged the Philippine community. If I win the battle emote, Kaya pa ba? For those who have that emote, shout out to you guys. Uh, if I win that, I will lose some weight. And yeah, I already lost. I lose like 30 kilos right now.
30
30
kilos, oh
kilos?
my
Oh my
god.
god. And you know what? Health is wealth as
Yeah,
well.
I'm very happy and healthy right now.
I'm so happy for
Thank
you.
you so much.
Now, Fuego, let's talk about this series. We are game 2-1-1.
Yeah.
It's been intense so far.
Very intense.
Very intense, right? But how do you feel watching TL actually wrap up game 2 like that?
Actually, I am confident. I'm so sorry, but I am confident that Team Liquid is gonna win this match for sure. Because if there's a team in the Philippines who can really
Please no PH
dominate
versus PH.
the bracket, it is Team
What
Liquid.
can we
Okay,
do
since
about
you're
it?
saying that you're very confident that
Team Liquid is
can
good.
dominate the lower bracket, Aurora,
Aurora is
already
good.
waiting in the grand finals.
Both teams
Fuego,
are
you
great.
saying that you are 110%
What can we do
confident
about
in
it?
seeing a PH grand finals?
Yeah,
Yes, I am hoping to see that as well.
Oh my. I think that's gonna be very interesting.
Yes.
But I also feel like we have to give credits to Aurora Turkey.
Yes, because they are very strong.
Yes, indeed. Did game 1 surprise you? Because honestly, game 1 surprised a lot of us.
Yes, they dominated game 1. And even fought a hard fight in the game 2 as well.
Yes, indeed. Now, Fuego, now that Aurora Gaming Philippines is already waiting in the grand finals, how are you feeling
No
about that? Were you
redraft.
excited yesterday?
Actually, I am very happy to
Dude.
watch Aurora Gaming
Come on, man.
win yesterday.
Let's not
because,
be-
for those who do not know,
Let's not be
the
kids, you
coach,
know?
Nextar is my friend. So, and I
If
am
it
very
was,
happy for him
if
and
it
for the
was
team because it is actually their
an
first time
error,
to reach
like
grand
human
finals
error,
in the
obviously
international,
there will be no
championship.
redraft. Come
Yes,
on, man.
Indeed, Aurora Gaming Philippines has come such a long way compared to M6 back in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. You know what, Fuego, as we wrap up this interview, perhaps is there any words of encouragement you'd like to give to the players who are still contending in this tournament?
Because I'm talking to my fellow Filipino, can I speak in Filipino as well?
Go ahead, I'll translate it.
So, Aurora, ito na yung chance nyo na ipakita sa mga tao kung sino kayo na hindi kayo choker, for sure. At yung mga fans natin dyan, wag muna kayo mambash. Supportahan muna natin ang ating mga kapwa Pilipino. And as well, Team Liquid, ipakita nyo kung sino kayo. You dominate the game. Tayo ay Pilipino. Pilipinas lang malakas ngayong M7.
Okay, he said that to Aurora Gaming, it is time to show the world what you guys are made of, and you guys are not just mere chokers, as what netizens would label them. And of course, to the Filipinos, let's tame on the bashing because we still have the Filipino representatives fighting here in the M7 series. And of course, to Team Liquid Philippines, show them what the Filipinos are made of because Pilipinas lang, malakas. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much,
Fuego.
Rose.
And with that, let us show it back to the panel to get
The GOAT.
game 3 started. Who will take this game? Only time will tell. Let's show it back to the panel.
Seems like SOG's week against utility composition. Yep. Should have been ended. Yeah. Should have ended very early.
But now we got to talk about this matchup coming up because, yes, a lot of confidence for Team Liquid, again, being the final
It's been
boss
an hour.
is to
And
be
we
expected,
are
but
streaming for
Aurora Gaming,
an
they are looking
for
very close. It does feel like, at least for Aurora,
1 hour
because
and
we took that,
23
like
minutes,
one
and it's
or
only
two
been
things,
2
and I feel like
games.
they're back on track. So what do you feel like should
And
be
to
the
be fair, I
change you're giving?
started
Like, what do they really
streaming
have to
when
make sure that
Game 1's
they
draft
don't
already
mess up
started.
again?
I think the biggest change that they need
2
to have,
games,
put Pago on
1
something else
hour
in there
and
that can
23
actually
minutes.
affect
What
how
are we
they
doing with our
interact
lives,
with
man?
V2 and fight for priority. Because on that,
We
but that
should-
is
we
the
should-
more passive approach. And yes,
This has to
try and
change.
keep up with the rest of the team by using concussive blast to help out his boy Rosa to move just as
2
quickly,
hours,
but
1,
it's about the first move.
2
It's
games,
not
1
about
hour,
following
23
up to try and
minutes.
keep up with it. First move always wins.
Unbelievable.
If I may add, it seems like that mid-trio was set. I'm not even going to tell you
Freaking
anything.
believable.
Don't change Rosa, don't change Pagu's, don't change TNZ's approach to the game. I might need a little bit of a tempo break for the side laners. I want Lunar to win going into game number 3, and I want Siggy Boom to kind of ease it out. Because again, this is not the carry meta for the gold lane. The only few carries we have are really what? Claude and Harith. Range has been kind of struggling. So if I may, have Lunar win the draft in game number 3, then maybe Aurora kind of get their feet back into this.
Yeah, I kind of feel like for picks like a Granger, it's really draft dependent. It's not something that you can just pick up and then hope you get all of your pieces because, yeah, I kind of feel like Granger as well as Curry is not having the best of time in M7. But again, Hiko made it work, but it is really draft dependent.
Dota timers.
Speaking of what's
Too much
going on here,
yapping.
for you guys at home,
Yeah,
you guys
Indo
can
events
actually
just have their,
get a lot
just really
because you guys
maximize
can
their
go over to
sponsors.
Fairy Games app. It is the
You know
place where
what?
you
While
guys
we're
can
doing this,
win
I'm gonna
as
make a
well as
thumbnail so I
host
can
a
upload the video.
1v1, MLBB 1v1 with your friends, colleagues, parents, and uncles, and esports club members. You guys can stand a chance to win the M7 Tribute Rings, the MLBB Diamonds, and of course, new MLBB skins. Make sure you guys download the Fairy Game app now and register your MLBB ID to start playing. Again, a lot of prizes there, so make sure you guys get on that one. And speaking of skins, we do have one skin for you guys, and this is pretty easy to get. All you got to do is log in. Now, which skin I'm talking about is actually the Edith's Verdant Knight skin. Very simple, log in 30 days.
Yep.
And then that's it. There's literally nothing more. Log in 30 days, you guys
There's
can
so
get
much
the new
sponsors, that's
Edith
yeah.
Verdant Knight skin. That's it.
Yeah.
I want to say that they're suffering from success, but at the same time, it's like there's always a way to go about it. But yeah, pretty much the reason why that is happening is because of their, because of that, because of them having a lot of sponsors.
We're talking about skins.
Very,
Leo
very
already
true.
told us he already got the new Gato Kacha skin by actually getting all the way to level 45 in the MS7 pass. Because that, he got the new Solar Spark skin, and Rick said is amazing, and I'm guessing you're saying it's amazing. So make sure you guys log in, play the game, get levels hopefully up until 75, so you get all the free goodies that the M7 Pass has to offer. And now with all that being said, Gato, you know, it's a bit here and there when it comes to the M7
Like,
World Championship.
how would you handle
Rank
oh.
is absolutely
Ian says what goes
amazing.
on in the
Now,
coach
we were
seven same
talking about
members
Pagu
of.
there, Gideon. Now for Leo, Team Liquid, is there
You definitely have
something
to
that
make
they
him
also
feel
gotta
that
make sure
whatever he
to
was
lock
doing
in,
is
not to
wrong,
make a
and that
mistake so that
he should
Aurora doesn't end
change
up
what he's
getting
doing.
match point for game 3 here.
You cannot tolerate that kind of
This is not the Liquid play style that
gameplay,
we
especially
know.
if you're
There is no
in
golden
this
road to
scenario. So you
victory.
just have to
You
remind him
don't
that we're
stamp
taking
people
this
the way you
seriously,
have
and
in the past
they
couple
also
of
have to
years.
take it seriously.
Game 1 and game
But
2,
you
I'll
also
tell you
cannot
now,
be
is not
overly.
their,
We cannot
MO.
overscold
This is
them
not the
because
usual
the
play style
tournament
of
is still
games like
happening, and
Liquid. So I'm
you
not
just have to
impressed with
make
the
sure
draft.
that everybody
Coach
from the
RC,
team
Coach
is just
Tic-Tac,
locked
no
in
wild.
again.
You guys have done
And also
very
have to
little
talk about.
wrong.
You also have to talk about
Maybe same
your
for game 1,
other
game 1.
players because
You know, those lane
they
matches
also
are
have to
gonna
be.
better, but I think it's
They
more
also
of a
have
noise. I think it's
to
more of a
feel
tighter
good
play
about what's
and better
happening. You know.
decisions from minute to minute.
I agree that they need to
The
have tighter
trust
play because discipline was
between
really
the players
big
should
issue,
not be
especially when you're going into really awkward
sacrificed
times.
in that
But
scenario.
in
So
terms
you
of the
also
draft,
have to
I
think
winning
about
lanes
that.
make the most sense for them. Oham getting this first pick score every single time is doing a lot of work to deter not only the Claude, but at the same time threatening Rosa consistently throughout game 1 and as well as game 2. Rosa, unfortunately, taking a lot of beating in match number 2, and that's an adjustment that they need to be aware of. That's why I'm leaning more into, hey, Pagu needs to have something like Khalid, right? Something that has playmaking capabilities, while at the same time supporting Rosa in moving out of that lane first. Don't forget, redeem the code up on that screen while you still can.
2RYQSUWJJ. For people who don't want to read, I dictated for y'all. You're welcome.
Thank you, Leo. Thank you. As always, please log in.
Brody, not
quickly
Bruno.
Input the code and enjoy a random skin trial. Think fast, because that won't last. Anyways, come back
Sorry.
into this game. I will say that at least for the side
Alright,
Liquid,
where do we go now? Where do we go now?
Swansea is having a harder time than he probably would have liked because Sigaboom is kind of on him nowadays, right? In game 1, we saw a very similar aspect with Claude. In game 2, even the Esmeralda, he was like, man, yo, Colin, don't jump on top of me. We both get hit. This game's over.
And I think these gold laners are on different spectrums. They're on polar
Spectrums.
opposites of
You think
their
Eudora can be
responsibility
playable in
levels.
Pro Scene after the
Sigma is so
revamp?
locked in. Oheb needs to reel himself back.
I haven't
He's
seen
played
the
solid
Eudora. I
both
wouldn't
games, and
really
he's played very loose with it.
judge it
I
yet.
don't
But
know if
usually,
it's a matter of
they do when
the
they do
rest of the
revamp
saying, "All right,
heroes,
do your thing, you
they
know
make
it's
sure that
possible,
it can be
work
played.
knows to
It
do
took
it."
a while for
Or
some
if
of the
it's him,
heroes, most
our
particularly the
purpose
Freya,
goes
but
out,
you know, see,
into the
Freya's really
world,
good now.
meaning into the loving arms of Aurora,
Gold lane,
suffering
what?
half a dozen deaths. I think better to take care of himself. And
They
he's
might
coming
not
from the
have
best
practiced it
place
that much.
is because it's
Is
not
my
making the most
guess.
of that powerful pick.
I mean, it's a powerful pick, but skirmishing is such a powerful tool to have when you're probing your opponents for battle spells, right? 90% of these fights, how do they survive? I still have Flicker. I flickered at the right time. Take away that Flicker, look for another fight later down the line, and you get a game similar to game number 2. Consistent skirmishes, consistent trades, as we've seen for the past 2 games.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are jumping into the draft game number 3, and this time it is going to be Flying Clouds. And Aurora is going to be the first pick this time on blue side. Team Liquid is second on the red. But looking at the drafts here, at least in terms of the ban, it hasn't changed just yet. For Team Liquid, they still don't want to see a Fanny or a Grok.
Okay, here we go.
Ever going to change. But now they're also getting rid of the Hylos. Pretty similar bands overall. Now, I want to see if TL is going to commit to it, or whether do we see a slight adjustment here on the red side, right? And there we have it. The Leomord finally leaving Claude wide out.
Okay, finally back. Oh, this is.
Honestly, Sora as well.
Okay, so that is the Sora.
Make sure that Team Liquid doesn't have it. But again, you gotta be careful because Sanford showed he.
Okay, why are we not seeing Cloud and carry matchups again? Because it was never worth it for the carry. Carry is so difficult in the big stages because it's a single attack. Although it has good scaling, but it's single attack that really proves how difficult it will be. Let's go, Farsa and utility time. Yes. Oh, sorry, Fred and Farsa. All right. Because it's time. No Leomord, what do you do? You're forced with Yi Shin, maybe Aurora. But I would wager Aurora is prepared for this opening, this pathing coming out from Team Liquid, because if you're facing Team Liquid, you better have an answer to the Fredrin.
Turning them into a technical counter attack boxer, which is better, which is more applicable to Team Liquid now, since Aurora are not afraid to fight.
EV is open, by the way. I wonder if they want to pick it up here. Again, I think the last game make it so that Eve looks much better, but I think that one is you got to put into context.
Oh, CC Kalea. I did not expect that. All right, my draft prediction. Let's go. This scenario, if it's wait. Let me times 2 everyone so that we are in time.
Which makes you wonder what is going to be the pick for Rosa here. It's a crazy flex.
In blue.
Maybe Claude, I guess. It's safe now, I would feel like. There you go. No Fred, then you ban the Freya maybe? Harley. Ah, Harley Quinn is the ban. Yep, pretty smart. That's pretty smart. Harley Quinn ban. Would the guy work here? Do you mean for Aurora? No. Because you have Kalea, you want to go for burst, you want to go damage. Actually, they might go for Nolan here.
They could have kind of pivoted. They could have like gotten the same comp just a little bit later down the line and kind of open up options for that Yi. Because now what do they do exactly against the Fredrin, right?
Why is PhD on region that really make the utility jungle viable? Because we are disciplined and we know our timings. That's what I feel like.
Hey, let's get rid of the probers. No more Harley for you. I'm pretty sure Leomord has already been banned out as
Guinevere? Actually, they might ban Nolan. I'm not. That might be an option here, but of course, Guinevere is also something that they have to think about. I don't know what could be. Because there's no Hilda, and they're probably just go get that catch. It's much better to just ban the Guinevere and just let go of the Nolan, I guess. Zetian. Yi Shin. Okay, so
probably guessing they're A-okay going up against the Eve.
They ZCC. I think usually if you want to go Zetian, they want to go for Gatot Kacha with it. So that might not be the case. Everything works, yeah, so diverse. That's what I love about it. It's actually so difficult to think about the heroes that these teams will take next. Fighter or marksman, yeah.
The damage, right? If they go for the Guinevere, they kind of really have to hope whatever hero that Rosa
If
picks
Aurora
up, they're
bans a
really
JP hero,
gearing
this will
their
be
early
smart.
to mid because
Yep,
going up
that's
against the
really,
Fredrin
really
and the
smart
Farsa,
because
I
they're
feel
playing the
like
Kalea.
your early game is going to be
You last pick
abysmal. Like,
your
Aurora can go for something
you last pick
bouncy right? Just to kind of like
Sanford
mash
here. I
tank for
think
tank. But
you're
again,
gonna
enough
have to
damage in
get
the early.
not
No.
Khalid,
If they're not going
maybe
assassin,
Hylos.
they can go for utility and then
Actually, Cho
flip
is
a
open.
Lunox, or
Cho is open, so that could be a
is
pick.
Zetian even worth trying?
I feel like Lunox is. I feel like Lunox is pretty good.
Lunox might be better. A utility plus Lunox, that's fine.
Oh,
But
Badang.
Rosa really has to play a perfect game,
Wow,
which, to
that
be
could be
fair,
good. But yeah,
is
Cho or I
in
think the
knockout
Cho
stages
is
here.
the
Team
best
Liquid 10
here
seconds in.
because there's
Looks like they're
Farsa.
gonna be locking in
Yep.
the Cho, so
Valentina EXP, that could be a thing. And that's the reason why they are last picking the Sanford hero, because they want to see. So now with this Cho, I think you're better off with Guinevere might be the best option, but the next one is the Nolan, because they have the Kalea. And then Lunox might be the option here for Rosa, because you need some shred. And you need burst as well to go with this Kalea. Lunox Gwyn is scary, but they might overload their magic. Well, they do have two physical side laners, so they're okay with that. Maybe if assassin, they can go for Nolan or Hayabusa. They go Zed. Oh, whoever called that in the chat, Zed. I think that will open up the Lapu Lapu here, or Arlot actually. Arlot. Oh, let's go Arlot. Get Arlot. Let's please get Arlot here, please. Arlot. We got this. We got this. We got this. We got this.
But when there's a Fredrin and then there's an Arlet,
I'm going to do this again tomorrow. Do you think ML making a lot of heroes playable is then prepared for Global Ban next international? Nah. I don't think teams will agree with global ban. I'm not sure actually.
This is what a stampede looks like. Liquid loves their crowd control. They love a reliable gold laner. The burst on Sanji. I think Liquid have found themselves again.
Casters took a pretty big, I would say, risk here. So let's see how the games turn out with our casters.
It all comes down to how they executed the Lanadon. The risk pays off because, hey, it's game number 3 in the Lanadon week.
What do you want to finish after MSN? Huh? What?
This is the battle
What do you mean? Sorry. Oh, what game? Elden Ring for sure.
Gaming Turkey.
Yep. And if it's just risk that we're talking about, this isn't new.
Oh,
to
thank you,
Aurora.
Hans.
They've been one
Hans.
of the few to introduce the
There are
Aurora
maps that
North
affect
Box
draft
meta.
picks.
We are
Dangerous
using
Grass,
without
Field,
having
something
that
like that.
against them.
Fanny, Broken Walls, or whatever.
This might just be all according to plan for them, but we have to agree the draft looks very
Or I don't know.
favorable for Team
But
Liquid.
actually, some players don't like playing the Fanny in Broken Walls. Expanding Rivers, double laners like Ranger Claude, 1-1 carry, something like that.
For doing things like this, but they are also a team that's known for making it work time and time again.
That's just for content. Danger, danger. Nah, just kidding. Elite Ball Taste.
Yeah. Again,
Thanks.
the emblems, everything looks pretty standard for majority of them. A lot of thrills, so I'm guessing Team Liquid really want to
Zetyan versus the Farsa, pretty good. Pretty good tech. If you use it properly, which I'm sure they will use properly.
At least with the Zetyan, we're
CC
seeing
Vengeance,
also are keeping the mid lane under control so far. So I guess that's stopping Team Liquid to a certain extent.
Who's the Claude?
A lot from the Zetians, even for Selangor Red Giants, the way they control the mid lane is with the
Patience,
Zetian.
yep. I've trained my patience.
It's
My
clear which hero
patience.
can cause a blast. So even if the enemy team has Cho, it's still a win for you. JP and Sanji are kind of confined to their turret right now, and it's very difficult because on the Forza you want to be active. You want to use those wings by wings early to get the like a little bit of poke on Lunar, maybe a win, or just relieving pressure off of your weak side. All those small victories have been taken away from or by the Zetian.
Ooh, that could have been something for Aurora. Fortunately, Team Liquid are really, really careful in scouting out where they could potentially come from. They're the ones holding
A
the
versus
turret
TS will be
first,
till
though.
minute. Yeah. I won't be streaming that, guys, because I do have a podcast to record. Wow. Such an advanced way to actually take this turtle.
Ooh, yeah,
They still have Retribution. Oh, what a final slash! Holy Holy crap!
Is he able to get it? Wait a second, a lot of damage on the JP. The shadow kill. TNZ
It's a
with
kill though,
first
but that's a
blood.
purple buff.
He's just
Some say it's
able to-
worth it.
Does lose the purple buff over to Carltese, but still, at least he finds some revenge. Now Sanford taking a little bit of damage as well, but the disengage happens.
Okay. That flicker was
These
a bit
DL
off,
boys are
right?
crazy.
I
I'm
think
gonna
he
tell you
could've
that.
escaped
However,
that
I feel
better,
like
could've
there
split up the
is.
damage
This is
too
not
hard,
a.
but
This is
then
not
he
a
clicked it right
automatic
as
win
the
for Team
shadow
Liquid.
kill was cast, so he had
I
to go
think
down. Could've
that
been better.
eventually Aurora Gaming's lineup will be really, really good. But it's gonna be dependent on how Olheb approaches this. Needs to get 4 items, the Winter Crown on top of it, even.
I feel like Aurora Gaming should have been more. Wait, maybe we talk about that later.
The dragon on TNZ. TNZ into taken out. A tsunami slam from Pagu. Carltese wants more. Gonna come
That's a
in.
bad,
Lock on
that's a
Pagu.
bad
Sanji
pick-off. I mean, for Aurora.
Pagu decimated, taken out. Wiped off the map. A double kill in
This
the hands of
Fredrin
Carltese.
freaking.
Wait, Lunar!
Sanford in trouble. Lunar trying to find something. Hopefully he can pick it up. Yes, Lunar gets the solo kill. Up against 40.
Who's the Apex Predator now? Lunar winging out up top, but also uncharacteristic on both sides. Yeah, Sanford getting solo kill.
Podcast with who? I mean, okay.
On Pagu.
Uh,
I don't see that often.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I can say it, but I will. We apart from, I will record 2 actually, 3 if possible, but maybe realistically speaking 2. I'm only assured of 1, but yeah, maybe we can say the other one. Maybe just we're gunning for Demon Kai, but we're not sure if we can get him because they're obviously preparing for M7. But we will try our damnedest.
Indicators that they are, because he doesn't usually spam the recall.
That JEWE? JEWE?
Oh, Sanford.
Oh my god. These boys are cooking. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, the way that they help each other. It's just poetry in motion, boys.
Wow. Takes some more chip damage from Rosa. He tries to dash back. Gets back to the turtle. It's another neutral objective.
They're back. They're so back. Team Liquid are so back. Holy crap, they're scary. Did you see that sequence of events from Team Liquid? Them helping each other. Now, just a few seconds, Sanford is already up top. Tanking and stunning and peeling for each other.
Yeah, and it's a small thing. So he always tries to help JP. That dauntless strike last minute, just JP could survive. And JP himself too, with that well-timed Shunpo, so he doesn't get caught in the title strike. So everything is just slowly falling into place for Team Liquid here. But you have to also note, Aurora Gaming, they're not...
Thank you, Earl J.
letting
Yeah, they are
it
so under.
completely
Their
go
stories
their
are
way.
really
They're
good.
looking
Every
for the trades,
single
and
one of
these
them.
are
It's totally
really good
different.
trades, 'cause they're getting turrets across the map.
I think Yinsu will be a contender for next season. Apply for their analyst. They already have their analyst. They already have Hito there, so absolutely don't need me. It'll be hard to come back from their TNZ app. I do understand why they pick up the Hayabusa. I think Nolan will be good, but the invasion around from Team Liquid were so great. I think that the mistake here was to combo an assassin with Zetian. I feel like the better choice for Aurora Gaming is to have a strong mid with an assassin or a utility like the Guinevere with Zetian. I think that could have worked, but 2 difficult lanes together, that's that really kind of bit them in the Oh my god, JP! Daddy Japes! Daddy Japes! Daddy Japes! Daddy Japes. Woo! Bro! Chemistry, brother. And they're not stopping, brother. That's why I don't like high but no looks high, yeah. Podcast with Mr. NHX, do you want?
Catching us with these crazy unorthodox team fights that we might just have to go for our comfort picks. Oh, JP again?
Okay.
Clouds on a JP, brings him under the tower, but Sanford showed up in the nick of time, but a shadow kill able to get it now. Sanford in a bad spot as well, brought down to about 20%. This is the final slash, and it's one hot on to Sanford. They can't get the kill, but the
no way you survived, right? No, oh, okay.
Finally goes down. Pagu with tsunami slam on to Sanji.
Oheb, okay, well done.
Target blazing duet from Oheb. And then there's Calm.
Okay.
2.9k.
I hope this is real.
I hope.
Because they're a bit too far from each other to re-engage once again and fires off. But yeah,
You finally analyze.
finally, maybe not.
Never
Okay.
mind.
Well, you keep wasting time. You
Yeah,
gotta jump in
yeah,
again.
okay. But there you go. You see how
You
these
can see. Can
two
you see
players of
this?
Team
Oh,
Liquid
you can.
really are working together almost all the time. It's JP and Sanford making things happen across the map.
Oh
Even
yeah,
without
gotta do
Carl TZ
this.
joining in,
Can you
but when
see
he
this? Yep.
decides to,
So those who,
that's where the narrative
for anyone who's looking
shifts.
for,
This is a clear advantage in Team Liquid's
oops,
hands so far, but Aurora Gaming just the same.
whoever
You
was
see,
looking
has an
for the
opening. If
Trex
they're able to
podcast, you
possibly
saw that,
punish
right?
these two frontliners for Liquid that way, then they'll have much easier access to these members of Liquid who they're yet to shut down. That's Oheb, that's Sanji. And speaking of,
AP brought in the midst. There was no escape from
Mm-hmm.
that one.
Yeah. I don't know about the Shunpu there. Like,
Carl is
he tried
angry.
to, I guess body block for Oheb, and then he ended up just going like, oh no, it's me now. All right, whatever, you know.
Oh
I guess
yeah.
you could say it's worth it because
Gonna
if
be
you
up
look at
7 p.m.
Sanford pushing up top, getting the prio again
7 p.m. our
to
time.
maneuver into the
Maybe
jungle, but
PH
unfortunately,
time.
don't
I
use
don't
it,
know.
to
But
do anything.
guaranteed
So,
7
at the end
p.m.
of the
Indo
day,
time.
it's just a free pick off there. But Team Liquid are still ahead by quite a bit, and the corrosion side will be done very soon by Oheb. That's going to be quick from him. Swift Trinity, Brute Force Press Split already picked up now as well by Lunar.
yeah, that's a lot. That's a two-level gap between the two junglers and a 1k gold lead too. So far, Carl TZ has been doing, or it's not actually Carl TZ, it's JP and the other members of Liquid doing a great job at choking out resources from TNZ. He's only gotten his second core item just now.
Hold on, Pagu able to pull Sanford back as TNZ
Mhm.
goes into the back line.
Mhm.
Does not connect, and Sanford able to flicker
Holy
away, but
crap,
still
this
the
guy's
missing
cracked
shifting
with the
clouds there.
Arlet.
JP back to the team.
Carl.
Aurora, do they want to keep
Lunar.
on forcing this?
Actually,
Lunar backs
Rosa's
off.
doing well.
All right.
In comes Oheb. Do they still want to
Genji
fight
goes in with a
this?
shadow kill.
They still have
JP
kick
looking
though.
for the
Oh,
Pakistan and gets
well
the
done. Well done,
kill.
TNZ. And that's actually, this
RNG
is
just
actually
isn't in
massive
favor of
for Aurora
JP.
because
He's
now they
favored
have
out of the
regained
shadow
some
kill.
tempo.
Like, this is the third time it's happened, and it just doesn't work in the way that you expect, right? You want to flicker right
How
as
about
the shadow
producer
comes
like
in so
International
that
Marshall?
kind of buffers, but it's just
Doubt it.
unfortunate. The thing is, though,
They
even
definitely
with
have
the
no
flicker,
time
TNT already had the quad
while
shadow, and he
M7
went
is
shadow kill
happening.
Lunar.
Clouds on
Lunar
top,
overstepping.
Oheb
Oheb
facing
low.
another
Yep.
airstrike,
Lunar
but
dead.
too much.
Bad play from Lunar. I'd say Sigi Boom! Sigi Boom! Sigi Boom! Oh, that was good with Pop. Oh, look to be so good. I was almost really good. I was almost really good.
It's nothing but Rosa and TNT
You
left.
see the connection between Lunar and Pagu. You gotta have to commend that. And I think there was a plan that they tried to do. If they had more items, they could have taken 2 before they went down, and that would have been a good trade. But Team Liquid were just so ahead and were ready for it. But you can see the idea from Lunar as well as Rosa. And that to me is already commendable. Unfortunately, they weren't able to close it out, but that was such a nice idea that they had. Almost a great play.
That's why when teams go for this kind of play style, it's a
You missed the
risk that
flicker
you're
cancel
taking
from
where
Haya.
you
Sorry.
might overheat yourself, right? And that's exactly what's happening to Aurora Gaming. They find some good team fights, but the fact that Team Liquid throughout the game has gotten more.
Are you back to the
has gotten more
final
wins
meta?
in the team fights. It's built up frustration for Aurora Gaming.
I
So
think
whenever
we
they
are
get
in
like
a
small
meta
victory,
game
one guy
where
picked off, they're like, "I
we
want more." They're giving
have different
up TL
styles of
hope
gameplay,
basically to
and
Aurora Gaming, and it's a false sense
it's
of security where
team
Aurora are just like, "We
dependent
constantly
on
want
whether or
more,"
not you can
the
play a
punish keeps on happening. You can't just be
specific
making these mistakes
composition
against
or
Team
strat,
Liquid. Look at
which is
already
great for
just a small
MLBB in
mistake
general,
from
I would
Lunar,
feel like.
how much of a
MLBB
goal lead
Sports
they
and oh my god! Now that is chemistry. You can see the instant taunt. It kind of feels like Carl TZ already knew that there will be a taunt. I think it was called out. It's like final slash into
really visible, and then boom.
the freaking taunt. Okay. All right, I'm gonna tell you something after this play. After we watch this, yeah. Nice, well done, Oheb.
Does get away on the top side though. Oheb with a BMI back.
Such great timing.
Oh, the Z ult isn't.
Okay, so they might not go for it first.
It's not it.
But that was such great timing on the Purify. Oheb wasn't caught in the
So,
tidal strike,
did
so
you
the
see
blazing
when
ward wasn't
JP
cancelled
jumped, there
out.
was the explosion from the Holy
These
Shields
Aurora
that
Gaming
pushed
were
back the
quick to
members of
react
Team
though, so they
Liquid?
didn't feel majority of the
I hope you
damage just
I
yet,
hope
but
you
still,
caught
that's
that.
already the
Maybe we
swift
can replay
opportunity
that later.
for Oheb. And mind you, that was the only time I think where he went in with a blazing duet. He wasn't alongside anyone else just yet. So what more if Team Liquid decide to commit with all these resources that they have?
Yeah. Look at the items here again.
That sweep is just Africa be a janitor. Rosa didn't even get a chance to react, yeah, because it was already pre-prepared. But yeah, you saw the holy shields just pop and push back the members of Team Liquid. That's why JP died in there.
Being burnt out, the tsunami slam from Pagu, and then only then will Oheb walk up to clean up, and it's been working amazing right now. So Aurora, what is the route they need to take to avoid that from happening? Because again, it really seems like there's no answer right now.
Yeah, they do have answers in their lineup though. Very direct answers. At
Same as M2, but more strategic. Yeah, maybe in a way same as M2, but with a lot more techniques, a lot of more plays to go with it, and there's a lot of moves the teams can now do, just so they will have the upper hand against each other.
Speaking of, JP spots out where Aurora Gaming is gonna come from.
Quick movements from Aurora Gaming.
Sanji gets it. Oh man. Yep, it's just Team Liquid Lord Dance. Like, there's no need to explain that. It's just their Lord Dance. And TNZ was just caught in there. Carl TZ. There's so many stuns from Team Liquid that's so difficult to try to go for a steal, especially when all of the members of Team Liquid are healthy. And of course, Sanji with the feather there strike. Kick from JP with the flick. That's Pagu. Not the best, but will be enough. That means that he will die because of that. But Sanji and Carl are okay. Rosa might not have enough to defend this. Iggy Boom will try to sack himself. But it's just not enough. GG. Liquid, well done. Let's replay this for a bit. I think this is cool that this happened. I mean, this is one of the coolest. Look at this. Look at how let's just appreciate the shot calls here from Team Liquid. Sanford already showing himself. They actually held on to that minion wave. Well done, Aurora. But because of that, look at this. Because of this small opening, Rosa was just, using the skills. And I think that you cannot really cancel this, and they really want to take it down. There's no other hero that can actually take some. Maybe TNZ, if he retribution this, maybe they could have defended the shields. But because of that, you can see this coming from a mile away. Like, Carl TZ is still on the way to the right. Like, look at him. And then in comes Sanford. Look at this. And then that's the call. See? Look at that. Maximum range taunt as well. Look at, oh my god. Look at that. This is that. You can see my cursor, right? Look at that. Maximum range taunt, bro. And of course the stun to follow afterwards. Beautiful. Beautiful MLBB. And then jump from JP. Look at this. This is so funny. Bump. Cortese couldn't. But I think that it's a bad attempt nonetheless with the flicker and the kick. Yeah. Look at this. Mastery from Car. Oh, thank you, random awesome name. I paused the ads during the game, so don't worry, guys. I think, yeah.
I gotta say, in this game, I believe only Lunar had a good time in his lane. Everyone else, not really, because if TNZ and Rosa is not having a good time, by the way, just to put into perspective,
A little too far. And really, it's just a symptomatic of the loss here again was under 15 minutes that you're facing off against a utility jungler-centric Liquid lineup. But really, it's deeper than that. It's the fact that Liquid are now comfortable in their own skin.
Do you think SRG's weakness is utility jungle? Yeah, you can say that's an easy. I would say that is easy to accept. That's a palatable. There you go. That's a palatable way to look at the weakness. If one should name one weakness from that team, that could be it.
and it became very simple. Let's not play for the lanes, let's play for neutral objectives, and that's why we saw that Sanford, he was like, man, I don't like this lane anymore, I'm gonna go on with the GOAT because he's gonna set me up for so many more kills.
Which is why it was okay for Daddy JP to kind of get the short end of the stick. When the Cho
That was funny
dies,
though. And
it
then they're
basically
like
took
slowed
away
down.
one major resource, the shadow kill, and it's maybe even baited out the Fury of the Phoenix, and that's all.
Let me just go to the toilet. I'll be back
for
real quick.
Sanji to be able to say, yeah, okay, I'm safe. The Hayabusa's not gonna get to me. I am TNZ free. And from there on, they just go straight for the objective. They go on to farm up for Oheb, and then Aurora's left wondering, why do we not have a combo for the Kalia? What was the Kalia gonna do anyways?
Well, we're going to be looking at the MVP by our official gaming phone, Realme, and there is quite a few things that I do want to talk about later on, and I'm guessing the MVP is going to be Sanford. First time we're seeing that, but either way, he deserves it. 5, 2, and a 5. At this point, just give Sanford anything. Fighter, tank, mage, he can do it all. But speaking of, if there was a time where we have a pause, we can open up a small podcast here where I do want to say, as open as the meta is right now, there is one clear weakness in the current meta, which is the lack of fighters in the jungle, right? Yeah. We have assassins, we have tanks, but the Alpha's not there, the Martis is not there, like...
Leomord is a weird anomaly.
He's the only one, yeah, exactly. So I really feel like that also might be a hole where teams just have to consider, where they're not going to have access to a good fighter in the jungle. You can come up with something crazy, loony like the Lucas, but again, that's just something you got to consider when you're going up against a team that you know they can use a tank in the jungle.
To be fair, I don't think a better tank or a different tank would have done well against Liquid anyways. Because again, as a fighter, what you're relying on is Spellvamp, right? Or Lifesteal if you want to swing back. With a lineup like this, especially with Sanford's Arlott out on the loose like this, good luck trying to get close. He's going to final slash you away, and then you're like wondering, why can't I get anything good?
Yeah, no, I completely agree, because even if we swap Tunzi out of this Hayabusa, you give him Boxia, it still doesn't really change the problem, right? The problem is there's a lack of synergy between the different types of heroes, and we already knew that damage was going to be an issue.
What was that?
Hope, but they couldn't double down.
How y'all doing?
That just needed to snowball, and that snowball never comes if you don't get neutrals.
Like
oh, thank you guys. Indodina Natuto. I hope that I think that this game is Jover.
Can win lane, but I feel like against Farsight it's very difficult. You're good in the team fight, but in the laning phase, not exactly the very best.
Gentlemen, do we agree that maybe the Lunox would have been better?
I agree that the Lunox definitely would have been better, but I also think that if we were to keep the mid laner, I think Pagu needs to get right off of this Kalia, and it's not his fault. It's not like
I think Kimi will be better instead of the Lunox. Or Lilia. Eve, but Eve might have been better.
The entirety of the game when they found incredible angles to get on top of Oheb pre-level 4.
It sounds like there's trouble in paradise. Aurora, the reason why they took SRG to the limit was because of how strong and how confident their mid trio was. Now, they seem to be crumbling in front of the final boss. Liquid has awoken. This is an old draft. Like these picks.
The craziest thing about M series right now is that I have to do this. Oh, DJY. I know you're secretly coaching SRG TY for your service. Bro, why would I coach SRG? Why would I coach SRG? I am secretly coaching Aurora Turkey. Are you kidding me? No, just kidding. Hey, DJY. You gotta get to Indonesia, man. We gotta get you on a podcast. Hey guys, would you want to see DJY on the 8G podcast? And if the answer is yes, what do you want me to ask him? Right? What do we want to see from him? Maybe I want to ask him, is he really Malaysian? Or is he just doing it for the clicks? Is he actually loyal to Malaysia? Right? Or does he put his money on the opposing teams, right? DJY, are you really supporting Malaysia? That's the question. Or are you just doing it for the clicks? That's the question. I want a serious podcast, yeah. No, they don't.
disrupt Sanji at the end of the day. There is tight, really tight correlations between
Oh my God.
and mid laners. Whatever the EXP
DJ
gets,
Huai,
definitely
DJ
affects the
Huai.
mid laner.
This kind of just shows how Aurora have clear direction. It's just, maybe it's hard for them to redirect. It's hard for them to step on the clutch, especially when their opponents do this. I don't know if it
What
was
are
in
you
the
guys
notes of
seeing?
both Bad Girl Seth and Apex 47 for Carl TZ to revert to this. Or
What's
for them to even
happening,
go back
actually?
to Oheb
What is
lane,
happening?
Claude waiting to get that farm because this is how you reset Oheb.
What is
He was the Sora
legit?
for the
What is
first two
happening?
games, just throwing himself
Okay.
over Aurora. Now he's a Claude. He can protect
My
himself.
screen froze for a bit.
He's playing safe. He's playing
Bro,
clean.
are you sure you're Malaysian?
Aurora have
DJ
to
Y, are
suddenly
you actually
catch up.
Malaysian?
Again, it's now momentum and pressure on them.
But hey guys,
We gotta
DJ
talk
Y
a
is
little bit
great.
more about the
He
draft
keeps the
because we do
community
have our
alive.
notes here and there's a lot of what is, but
You know what makes
speaking
DJ
of
Y
what
great,
is,
guys? And I'm
we
gonna
have
tell you
a
this.
new way to celebrate esports
Malaysia has
highlights
not been
because
successful,
the
if not for the
official
Filipino teams. And even when they had
MLB
two
and
Filipino
series tournament
players,
trading
and the Filipino
cards,
coach,
premium
they're
design
not
as well
always
as
guaranteed
modern
to
tech
win.
together. Available
Even
January,
after
head
all
over to
that kind of stuff, imagine not having an
early access.
imagine
You
guys,
got
imagine
first
not
info,
having
a real piece
an M
of the
Series
M-Series
championship,
legacy. Apparently we don't have
right?
a fancy, but hey, it's
That's
okay, 'cause we
difficult
already did a
for a
back
fan,
ending
but
and
he
it's
keeps
looking
on
pretty
supporting
good.
Malaysia,
He took him.
right?
Yeah, you know what?
Imagine, because I cannot imagine not having an M Series championship, because we have what, 5, 6? We get so many MC championships as well. Like we have so many international championships. I can't imagine not winning that much, you know? So, dude, come on, let's to all the people in my chat, let's tone down on DJY, because it's you know, not having an international championship kind of, you know, that's difficult to have. Like an M Series championship, I mean. They do have MSC, so at least there's that. They're the first biggest winner of EWC, but it's difficult to be a fan without an M Series championship, man. So
you can get the big read. Like again, you're unlocking a pass, might as well go all the way.
No big 150.
DJY podcast, yeah. I think that when I eventually go to Malaysia,
Every year they come up with a real good skin and a real good figure.
what do you mean, DJY? That's actually that's not a backhanded compliment. That's actually. Hey guys, what do you think? What do you think, right?
End of that tunnel, whether or not they're going to be able to bring it at least to a game
Give
four,
him
maybe
the
all
towel
the
or
way
something.
to a game 5.
Bro is doing it for the love of the game. My goat, DJY, oh my god, he's doing it for the love of the game. His support for Malaysia. Even when they don't have an M Series championship yet, he's still supporting. Even when they drop to the lower bracket because of a Filipino team, a full Filipino team from Aurora, even when they drop to the lower bracket, he's still supporting. I think that's honorable, man. It's honorable.
Very decorated, even though this is like his debut here.
Nah.
He still has a lot of picks in the room.
Bruh.
I kind of feel like you gotta prioritize.
That takes a lot of passion and dedication. If SRG lose, I'll go bald, but if SRG win, no one will ever trash talk ever.
You know, having some difficult times. I think the Cloud will still survive.
No,
Again,
we will never trash talk you, man.
The big what if here, and
I
most
can't.
importantly,
I will never be able to imagine how it feels like to not have the M Series World Championship.
Independent hero. It's not something independent. And I
So-
think that right now, Khalid is positioned amazingly in the meta. Now that we know for a
It's
fact that
unfair
Yogi
to
is
trash
going
talk
to ban out pretty consistently
someone from a
overall.
region that
Joe, as we saw
has
from
not
that
won an
debut,
M Series
actually
World
pulled off.
Championship
Again,
yet.
is baiting out
I
a
don't
lot
think
of
it's fair to
resources.
trash talk
What if he wasn't allowed to do
DJY
that? What if he was
because
put down to
Malaysia
at
has
least,
not
I don't know,
won an
let's
M
say
Series
60%
Championship
of
yet.
his HP when he makes those motions? Would that
That's
have
just not fair,
alleviated
and I will not
pressure?
do that
I
to
would
you.
say so,
I
and
respect you so
still
much,
have the rating
DJY,
stands
and I will
for
not do
the
that.
feathered airstrike, 'cause Farsa
Ocean
is a big
White,
player from both
Ocean
sides.
White.
Gentlemen, let me alleviate a little bit of the pressure on
DJY, are you gonna give 100 free
Kalia.
memberships?
I think that first phase was fine. Sora, CC, Kalia,
Ready
very
your
strong. I think
barber?
it all went sideways when we kind of missed the boat on getting the
Notify
combo
your
Kalia
barber now,
by picking
man.
the Zetian. So I'm gonna die on this
Facts,
hill.
bro,
Again, we can
facts.
all just argue and look back with fondness. Hindsight is 2020. That Zetian should have been a Lunox. And then, I don't know if the Hayabusa would have still been good, but maybe that could have also been some way halfway through a fighter or a utility. The Guinevere was still on the board, but
You
I don't know
gotta
if that would be a good idea since
hold
he's been
on.
struggling in that role.
and they're already struggling with damage. I feel
Lancelot,
Look at
Lancelot
I don't know. It's really tough against the Fredrin overall. It's the
You know what?
utility jungle
Maybe
problem, right?
if you guys have if you guys have some free time, maybe let's go to AI and let's ask let's feed AI the picture of DJY and like imagine this guy being bald or something.
Forcing TL to answer to them first and then follow down the list.
AE versus TS later. I think it's oh, it's really difficult. I feel like it should be AE because my mind says AE because I want a lot of Indonesians to still be in the stadium tomorrow, and another Indo versus PH matchup will be so much hype, especially in Tennis Inters 9, I think it's called, and then you also have it's also the weekend, so there will surely be a lot of people turn up tomorrow. I think just for that specific fact, I want AE to win. But my heart kind of tells me that, yeah, it should be Team Spirit.
Exactly. So, best believe, Liquid has found their momentum, Liquid has found their footing in this match. They know it works, they know how to press Aurora's buttons. That's the direction we're going.
You think Fredrin will be banned, guys? You think Fredrin will be banned?
There is a possibility this is going to be the final time of this series. And the map is going back to expand.
Team Secret or Alter Ego? Yeah. I think they'll... Oh, Fredrin ban. Leomord ban, okay. So this is gonna be Eve Jushin exchange, and Jushin obviously the priority for Team Liquid. Then Aurora will pick up Claude. I think that's gonna be the pattern. They will get Sora because of that though. So maybe TL will just go Sora. They will they'll be willing to give Sora, I mean.
Alongside it, leaving up the big question. Jushin, are you gonna let it through or are you not gonna let it through? Thank God. Get rid of that.
Alright, so is this Sora or Yves? I think this is Sora. Oh, sorry. Sora or Jushin, I mean. Jushin is so important. Oh, Sora or Jushin? If I were to bet, it should be this because this is TL. I think it's just Jushin. No, this is Sora. I mean, I think this is Sora. Then they use Eve against Jushin, or maybe just Jushin actually. Just Jushin. That's my final guess. Just Jushin. Trust in our macro. Trust in our macro. There you go. So this is, I feel like, Kalea, Sora Kalea is what I feel like. Sora Kalea is my guess here for Aurora.
You're only going to be able to reveal one other lane, but not exactly which of the side laners. And I think from Aurora's POV, getting the Farsa probably on red 3 makes the most
Sora
sense.
Kalea, and then they'll see if Farsa or Eve is the better option. Or maybe just get Eve now, so that yeah. Sora Eve, Sora Eve, Sora Eve.
Looks like they're gonna pick up the Eve here. The Eve as well.
Because they know that Valentina will not be picked up. All right.
Almost feels like they want to pick up that Yisun Shin, but I hope they have an answer.
Do they pick up Kalea now?
If ever they do Yisun Shin here in Blue 2 and 3,
I think you go Claude.
And then they don't have to stress it because at least they know that it's a Yisun Shin.
Knowing Team Liquid, they go Claude, the JP hero, maybe Khalid already because Eve is already open up on the other side.
Eve is one of the best mid laners that we have so far in the current metagame.
There you go.
Not as much burst as I would like to have, especially when you're trying to
Freya. What about Freya? No. Oh, instant Harley.
There we go, the Harley
Did not even waste any time there. What about Freya? I didn't see him in the series. I think Freya was banned, and also Freya. Because he picked up the Cloud afterwards. I think he will be banned out eventually. There are just some priority heroes for Aurora as well as Team Liquid.
Early because again, they gotta say it as it is. TNZ
What's up,
having
Naboru?
a good game, everyone else will have a good game. We saw Lunar having a good game, but
You
not
ban
really
Yisun
able
Shin
to
if you're
get right back.
Aurora.
That's not to say that he couldn't. It really just
Or
about
maybe just
these
ban.
two members, Rosa as well as TNZ. They're critical
Oh,
in their victories.
smart actually. I would have said that utility jungler should have been the ban for Aurora, but they are smart with this
Liquid that takes out the Kalia.
Good choice to ban the Kalia. Then maybe
They're
um
attacking the roamers.
Cho, perhaps.
Wonder if Aurora will go
Next ban will
for,
be the
you know,
Cho.
something
Even when
simple
they do have the Kali,
like a
it's just worth
Hylos,
it to
because
ban
we
it
even
the
saw
Cho.
SRG yesterday
Cho or
when they were going up
Hylos
against
should
Fly.
be
As long
the
as you
bans
just
here
keep
for
on
Team
moving
Liquid.
forward, slowly
And
going
for
down,
Aurora,
it's kind of okay.
So
it's I
ban
think it's
Hylos
also
or
worth to
ban
ban the Esmeralda unless they are willing to get
Both
that
will be
Maybe
really
fourth
you
pick.
consider a Cho. I don't see the problem with a Cho right now because
Why is Khalid good here?
both
It's
Squad
good
as
versus
well
the
as
Eve.
Yushin are pretty comfortable picking up
And I'm
the
sure that it will be
Purify.
banned by
For now, yeah,
Aurora if they
probably
did
just
not pick
Hylos
that
being
up. And I
the
think
sort
that
of
they will
safest bet.
I think one or the
100%.
other. I think we still need to keep, you know,
Yeah,
Cho
like the three junglers. Again, they will have 100% deprioritize Sanford so that they will get the best hero for Sanford. And there's a big chance that this is an Esmeralda fourth pick for Aurora so that they deny it away from Team Liquid.
Oh,
Freya. So the Cho is open and
Freya here.
Good bans for the side of
yep,
Yeah, but
there
again, Sora
that
can be
whoever
put
is
into the
asking
gold lane.
Freya,
You
yeah,
just wait
it's constantly
to
being
see
banned.
what Sanford is
Kaja
gonna
any
pick
good for
up, and
Aurora?
then you just
No.
try to counter it. Esme is still
I
good.
think they're better off with Cho.
Maybe they can take that away just to make sure the Eve
But
is relatively safe.
because this is like Claude, I think you want to go Esmeralda really.
They need peel no matter what. I think this Lucian is going to cause a lot of problems.
Because Team Liquid will pick up the Esmeralda for sure if that if they if they go back to that. Maybe CC good here for Team Liquid. Oh, Aurora picks it up before. Smart, because now you're not Esmeralda is no longer the best pick for Team Liquid.
The CC
Actually,
doesn't
that's
feel
smart.
anything, but at least they're just hunkering down for the possible Valentina EXP lane.
Yeah.
So
What
they're
is your
fine
card
with that.
hero? This is definitely
But what
going
if
to
Calm
be
easy pick
a
up?
utility. I think the
No
worst that
Fred,
will
no
happen is
Bastia, no
Alice
Akai,
Yi Shin.
Doug Yinzi,
So that
Vlad,
is one option,
Bar,
Alice Yi Shin.
Barats.
But if they
Barats.
go
We were floating the Barats last night. I don't think it's
Guinevere,
I don't think he's in meta like
Guinevere Lapu, or Guinevere Esmeralda is good.
that. When I both.
I'm really surprised that they went for the CC here.
Guinevere Yuzhong actually.
It doesn't make sense because
Arlet's also good. Oh, there you go, Arlet.
This Arlet comes
Or
from free
Hayabusa,
because he covers
actually.
all the melee heroes. Hayabusa for the side of TL.
Wow, that was clutch.
Interesting. I would have imagined that they would have gone for a
That's why I thought
jungler,
Yi
but I
Shin
guess
might not be
this
the
works.
option. But the Hayabusa is good versus the Eve. However, because of this Arlet, and it's Hayabusa, I mean, this could be a Cho for Aurora. What if they go Tigreal? It'd be crazy, right? If they go Tigreal. But that's very unlikely. I think they will just go for
I almost
even
want to see
Badang
Sanford
actually.
just make it so that TL fight and
The
we just
safest
fight back,
choice.
like counter engage instead of
Who said
super
Kaja for
engaging,
Aurora?
maybe
Maybe that could also
hope
be a
the
choice,
Harley
right?
can
Because Kaja
give
Harley,
the
that's also a thing.
I don't know. The final match is different.
Who said that?
very. I mean, here's
Let
the thing.
me-
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I play Kaja,
Are you from the
and this
future? Who said
matchup,
that?
You think you can get the Claude, but if the
Is
Claude
Kaja
early
any good
is
for
really
Aurora?
good,
Dale.
so
Oh,
you will
wow,
still go
Dale.
through
You
the
are
fires and
amazing.
everything, you just be like,
Because it
hey,
made sense
that's not very smart
afterwards.
of
I
me.
think,
What do I do with this full health Claude?
Yeah.
I think I initially thought it would be Esmeralda, but
It's really just for the Harley, and we're looking at the counter.
Dale
index.
said
Aurora
that.
apparently is in the
Not me.
negatives at one
I
point.
just thought about it. I just, it just popped into my head.
The majority of the matches we've seen so far is .05.
You know what? In all fairness, this
But
is
it
better
made
than
sense
the
in the end.
Kalia
In
situation earlier.
in pick
The
number
reason
4,
the
I wouldn't have
combo-
picked
one combo
Kaja. That's why,
is that
because I
enough?
feel like
Take a
Dale
second
asked
part, that's
like,
the
do you
question.
think Kaja is any good for Aurora? I said no, because they have to wait for the jungler. But because it was an assassin already, then I thought, yeah, maybe Kaja, because Kaja hardly worked before. And this was not the first time. I think they also did this Games of the Future? Aurora Black Peel, that's right. As cool as this Kaja is, I think it's so ult
Literally
dependent.
bullied opponents 'cause they went in for the Kaja, which
I
is
think that this is
smart
Team
finish.
Liquid's game, but only with the slightest margin, maybe 55% Team Liquid,
Me too,
45%
but in this
Aurora. So
scenario, I might be
it's
a bit
almost a
more
50-50, I would
towards it,
say.
'cause there are just so many people who could stand in front of you, and by the time
This
you reach
Hayabusa is such a
my
good pick
judgment,
because
it's still
now
getting
Rose,
safely.
I think
That's
their
the
Team
Arlong,
Liquid
that's
are
the lead. It's a
double
good
dipping
Sanford
onto
and the
countering
matchups.
Rosa.
I think we really got to keep our eyes on TNZ this match.
Because
I
if they
know that all
did
these
go
picks are
for
crazy, but
Eve or for Guinevere, they will be so dependent on this Claude.
it might not be as defensive,
Something like that.
like trying to catch call TZ when it comes in. Or trying
Why
to
is
catch it up.
Harley good
He might be a
here?
much more aggressive Kaja here. looking to bring people
against the
back
Jushin.
and keep our eyes on TNZ with those offlanes
Against,
looking for quick games.
it's also something that Khalid will not be able to touch. So
He's so confident in himself,
you know,
he's so confident he'll
practically
be able to go for
untouchable.
those pick-offs.
Claude kind
We
of
might
hates
see him
versus
not
hates
be
playing
as
against
hesitant
Harley if the
whenever he
Harley's
decides
not
to
good,
go
but obviously
for
TNZ is
those
good with his
defensive
hero,
women.
so
And even those
that
flame
will be
flickers
a little bit of
prices,
a
'cause I think that's what's
head
gonna
scratcher
really
for
trigger a
Oheb.
lot of the battle spells from Team Liquid, so TNC could be a bit more free to deal with the burst
Instant
damage
pickup,
because
yep.
he's gonna be the main source of that at this point. You can't really expect to get much from your sides just yet. And now they're really trying to look for potential ways that they could make this or make his presence felt, but Oeb, I feel, is a bit too careful in the laning too, and we've seen how disciplined he played this
Isn't
strong
Sanford
even in the
isn't
previous
Gloob good versus
I
Harley?
think
It
in a
is
way,
good
Kaja may
versus
actually
Harley, but
ruin
CC is
a
already
bit
picked
of
up by
Oheb's
Aurora
respect.
Gaming.
I
That's
thought,
why I thought
again,
like, yeah,
I'm not a
maybe
Saber
Arlott they'll
Infinity
pick it
Lover.
up.
I thought it was going to be a Minotaur, a hard CC hero to come in as Rogue.
Because if they hire,
I
if they
thought
get another
you would wanna
tank, then
put
they
TL
will
onto
just,
more
you know,
purified, so
struggle.
your
It's essentially
crazy poke, the
you
assassin
make
threat from
Siggy
TNC could
Boom's
be more
pick or the
nuts.
fourth
That
pick
heads
Harley
off.
really good.
On Oheb might not be able to get away from this one.
Oh, he's alive.
He's gonna live though. The deadly magic was enough.
Well,
TNC
TNZ,
wants
no,
to
why
finish.
would
He
you
goes
do
too
that,
deep and he's
TNZ?
taken out. First blood
Holy
over to
crap,
Sanji.
shouldn't have done that,
Sanji just literally
TNZ.
followed him with the lantern flares, and
He got
he had no other way
so
to
anxious
get
for
out.
the
The space escape
kill.
was already used just to pour out the damage for the deadly magic.
Got so
But
anxious,
you
my
understand why
guys.
Aurora Gaming wanted that kill on Oheb so badly. It's just that it was a bit too desperate of an attempt.
Uh-oh.
That was actually sad. That's just sad.
Flickers out. Carl TZ. Okay, doesn't get the quad shadow. It's all G.
It's all
But yeah,
G.
again, right? Like everybody has flicker, and again, because Oheb, imagine if they had a hard CC, kind of like a, let's say like a Minotaur, that forces you to go purify. Oheb might not have lived that. They would have just bypassed through it, and he wouldn't have been able to space out the way he did. Now, that's another.
Pagu forced to use the flicker. He's gonna lock on to JP. TNZ comes in. Deadly magic as well, but still just not enough damage from Aurora Gaming. RWM does come down from Rosa. No final shot on the JP. Team Liquid gets away clean.
It was just countered by the quick sand guard, and
Yep.
I did allude to this idea earlier on, but it's not an aggressive Kaja we're seeing from Pagi just yet. It's
Snowball
more reactive,
incoming.
just take
Now it'd be hard to
whatever's
get. Yeah,
available
that's the
for
problem
team.
with Harley. It's so
Kaja.
difficult to
And when you
come
have a
back
Kaja, you
from
need
it.
an insta-kill button. You need something to be like, all right,
Yeah.
instantly now Oheb again up top. I don't think they're going to try to dive this, so Oheb should still be fine, yeah. But they don't have that. So, again, like, earlier...
Wow,
the
no
battle,
boots,
about,
radiant
oh,
armor?
Oh my god, what a steal there. So
Sanford?
What are they going to do with this full HP
Sanford
quad?
is
What are they gonna
prepared
do with everybody? Like, they get
for the
it's
Harley.
like, guys,
And the Kaja Harley
I guess
Eve.
he's gonna go and heal.
Holy crap.
That's a Claude
Yeah,
who literally
Zushin. That's
first
why
item
I was
by
really debating,
Hunter Sword,
internally
also
debating
magic defense items.
whether
Up
Sora,
close or
Claude,
not even a robe, he
or
really just wanted to
Yujushin is
go
the best
for
first pick.
damage. Oh, wait.
Radiant armor. Radiant armor, Sanford. Radiant armor rush. Oh my god. Eventually dies. Well, okay. Losing people. Okay, not worth it, Team Liquid. All things considered.
Yeah, really good. At least they were able to force
They dove tower,
under
though.
the turret. Rosa, though. There's no Oki Shadow
A
kill,
delay.
so he will be surviving that.
Is that
But
an
yeah,
error? Probably
it
not.
took a
It
while,
almost
but at
worked.
least Aurora Gaming were able to get the
But there
job
were
done.
just
That kill
4
onto
people from
Sanford
Aurora.
and
They
JP
dove
are
under
gonna be very
turrets.
much worth it. And you see
But you can
how
already see
the
how good it
idea
was. I think we're
forcing
signed
a
for
fight
this first
in a place which is slightly favorable for you
First
can
third-
actually
second
do
turtle
wonders for
team
this
fight.
lineup.
It was under the turret, so despite Sanford not being insta-killed, he was kind of forced to just go in to actually get more HP with a vengeance. And it ultimately got him to take way more turret shots than he should. And the fact that JP got a Raging Sandstorm was great. If it wasn't for Rosa, who already planted himself down with the real world manipulation, so much damage AoE onto them. So JP and Sanford, who were just trying to survive, got melted down by those taps.
Now we see they are going to be positioning first in this upcoming turtle. Lunar is there too, but he's getting poked down by Sanford here. Oh, they go for the setup.
Whoa! Oh, nice RWM on to Sanji, forced to flicker back. As
Oh.
Siggy continue to attack on Oheb.
Okay, Oheb.
Able to take out Lunar,
Carl.
and Carl smashes in with a shadow
Good
kill.
flicks from Aurora. Actually, they managed that Hayabusa so well. Lunar died. I think Team Liquid, yeah, Sanji was able to outplay. I think Sanji has played this Yves versus Jushin matchup because typically Yves is better than Jushin, but he played it so well that he already knows the counter to it, and they know how to outplay it. And you can see how he was able to get out of the RWM. I think what's crazy though is that JP is not using his ultimate for against Eve. Oh my God, what a rotation! How did that happen?
You can't distract this guy.
I understand it now.
Yeah.
They pick up the Khalid. They see the Harley now. Shadow kill on Lunar.
Could be okay, able to respond. Back to Carlton.
Okay. Oh my God! Don't tell me you're coming back out easy. No, that's just dirty. And you're just
Back to the
farming.
point, though. I think I understand it now.
Understand what?
Wait. Wait, okay. Harley. Jumping around, right? There's already Khalid to handle it. You jump on the Harley, you win it out because you're a tanky boy.
How do you time the flicker with highest ult? I don't know how to explain it to you, but you'll get it if you play that much of long enough. Oh no. Oh no. That is the team fight that we're looking for sure. Oh, him. Oh, what a curtain call though. That's a double for sure. Here comes the GOAT. TNZ. Oh! Oh, that was great from Aurora. Oh my God. Yep, the mechanics of Aurora kicking in. We gotta respect this. Team Liquid. TNZ has escaped death so many times. And we are getting anxious again. Anyways, there you go. Whatever Milchati did. So you'll know it. First of all, the timing, you will know it when you play it long enough, play the matchup long enough. And if you flickered in the same direction that you're walking, you'll get out of it.
That just felt like complete disrespect. Radiant Sandstorm on TNZ.
See? Magic tricks back.
Oh my God. What a combo. They got baited into that. Oh, have dead again. Carl, will you carry us? The GOAT, carry us, please. 4D dead. Oh, Carl, no. Oh no, mistakes were made. Oh, that was so bad. They got baited by TNC. They got so baited by TNC. Now the Lord is up. TNC's up. Oh man, they got baited into that. They did not read the map properly. And oh, this is disastrous. This is disastrous. Yes, you're right, Mirko. That is such a disrespectful play.
They use all their resources to go in, and they forgot completely how their composition was supposed to work. How Aurora Gaming could pick them off. Yes, they didn't have enough damage at the start of the game, but after those constant throws from Liquid, they definitely do now. Take a look at the replay again.
Brother.
TNC broke all of their ankles, and yes,
Yep.
they did get taken out of the RWM, but
Brother.
at that point, they were already so low. They were all already tapped down by Rosa.
Yeah, maybe leave the job to Carl TZ to finish things off. You could just do as much as you want to bait out skills from Aurora Gaming, because essentially because of your mobility, that's what you could really specialize on. You have so many ways to just bait resources and skills out of Aurora, specifically that space escape from Tianzi. If we're just really talking about shutting down the jungler of Aurora Gaming, but the way things are going are just really not looking good for Liquid, and the gold lead has already shifted over to Aurora.
With the gold lead, it's going to be very, very scary. Like Aurora Gaming's composition, this is the lineup that we're talking about.
Crap,
It is very risky.
yeah.
We didn't get to see a lot of it in the early game just because they lack that damage, but when they have the snowball,
I think TL deserves to be called out after that play because they did not check the long bush. I mean, we'll call it long bush. I don't know what you call that bush.
For TNZ to just go over to Oheb in the back line or even Sanji.
Not just that, but JP, this is I mean, the Khalid.
There's no way. There is a way for Oheb to lose the Claude here if they're not careful. But I do feel like Team Liquid has good late game. Oh my God!
Left. Now it really comes down onto Sanford to look for a big final slash or something of that nature. Team Liquid definitely needs to play all of this defensively.
I'm surprised the Divine Judgment didn't come through there. I thought they were just going to be like, all right, JP is walking over to us. Let's go.
G.
Yeah.
For an angle, decides not to do it.
They want to deny this purple buff really badly. Okay, at least he gets
Boy, Tenzi! Oh, thank goodness he had the hat.
Out the Raging Sandstorm as well.
No, it's fine. Cooldown's very low there, right? So it's like...
Nah, it's alright.
Sky Piercer for
Crazy
Carl
miracle.
did not notice. Let's take a look at the items.
Oh, Carl. Oh, man. Carl struggled, obviously.
majority of the members, but I think it's more emphasized on the EXP lane match.
Yeah.
It's also
It,
mainly
this,
because
the critical
of the triple
is
kill, I guess,
gonna
that
be a
Lunar
problem
did get earlier on in
eventually.
the top lane. But I think that's where
But I
we
feel like
put a
Team
bit more
Liquid's
importance on what
scaling
Jake said
is
about
okay.
Stanford
So
being the guy who could potentially
I think
be
at
the
this
Zerg
point,
for Team Liquid
although
here.
it's
Really that
true
final
that
slash
Team
onto the right
Liquid is
target that
struggling,
could
but
shift things a bit towards the
if they
favor.
prolong this game long enough,
It really seems like for
they
Aurora
will catch
Gaming,
up.
coming into this mid-game, I thought there would be more physical defense items, but they're still going for like traditional build paths here. Even the Oracle straight for Lunar, despite not having any more healing from the rest of the team here. So, again, I would like to have that Pagu.
You're gonna get pulled
Oh,
back.
there you go.
It's gonna be enough to take him out.
They're
That
trying their
back
best.
and a beautiful
I mean,
RWM
JP is
to
trying his
TL.
best to stay alive, but that
They claim
was...
JP for
Is
their
JP
own.
even a
That's
good
CRW,
target?
like zoning
But there's
real
just a
world
lot,
manipulation.
though.
So well played, but now two big ultimates are down. and Team
Exactly.
Liquid might
Two
wanna
big ults are
bounce.
down.
LTZ still holding the backside.
Oh,
Are they gonna
do
make an
they
angle?
have enough damage, though? Good dance from Aurora. Okay.
Beautiful
No,
shifting class
good,
call.
that
LTZ
is
's
such a
gone.
good jump from
As Sigma
Lunar,
jumps
dude.
into the backside. A blazing duet from Oheb, but
Oh,
it's
man,
Bobby's
yep.
looking for the next target.
Sandy's
Sanji's
dead.
off the map as
Such
well.
a good play for Lunar MVP,
For the
though.
last two
Honestly,
members,
Lunar
Sandy will
MVP.
not stand a chance.
Oh,
Aurora
yeah.
Gaming are taking this possibly.
Yeah, it's not gonna come from Pagu. The second re-engage wasn't gonna come from Pagu. It's gonna come from the other members. Can be Lunar, can be Sigiboom. In that instance, definitely was Lunar.
They
So
didn't
Team
have the
Liquid, even
proper
despite the lack of
timers for
real-world
Lunar.
manipulation,
I feel
couldn't
like
really
you
be
gotta...
confident enough to look for the engage. Now they lose a base turret, and the Lord is in the
Sora
hands of Aurora
timers. I have to
Gaming.
research
my
that. I think they
lord.
did not
And
properly
again,
respect
you see
the
it. We were talking
Sora
about it, right? What is
timings.
the Khalid gonna do when you're 0-3, when you're behind? Dude, he got melted. Pagu was
Sorry
just
for
like,
the ads, but
"Alright,
I
I
already
understand."
delayed it,
But
guys. I
earlier,
don't
they
know what
really
to
should've
tell
just
you.
gone for the Divine Judgment, but for the sake
I already
of
delayed.
right,
Every time that the
you
game
can't really
starts, I
spur this
delayed
guy,
the
like there's nothing.
ads.
Divine Judgment goes in. They all go for the damage. and
Are we
even
going?
that
Oh, man.
zoning ult from Rosa to
Are we going to?
save
Do I
them
need to
from a
upload the
possible
video?
flank angle from Team Liquid. It was beautifully done. Aurora Gaming, after game number 3 earlier, I really thought they had forgotten a lot of what their win conditions were. But
I
they
gotta say,
reset so
guys, Team
good, and
Liquid
now
are
with,
not
again, a very
locked
interesting
in.
composition, as the
Game
final
3 they
set,
were.
TMZ just loves it.
But
This is
games 2,
terrifying.
games
Pagu
1,
has the chance
2,
by
and
Valdron
4?
also the fleeting time. So whenever they get a successful pick-off, it could be an easy round 2 for them. Worst case scenario for Team Liquid, and they have to rely on the way.
Why? Pagu? He flickered.
Oh!
Get pulled back. JP with the raging sandstorm. RWM
Gotta
is
respect this.
canceled
Still has the ult.
out from Lunar.
JP?
JP
No.
just can't get the
Oh, we
kill.
disrespected
As the
once
anti
again.
continues to
Oh,
move
hey,
forward.
hey. Nice,
Outside.
Wintercrown. Hey,
Liquid do it
please,
for
hey,
the win,
please.
but still,
Safe.
no
Okay,
drops
sige,
just
boom.
yet.
TMZ
Nice.
go in, Sigibum with the damage with the curtain.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
able to flicker out. They
Well done.
defend.
But we
Oh my
lost
goodness.
2
Immortality
turrets,
pickups too were
2
there.
inhibs.
Team Liquid had to play it a bit safe, but that was a really commendable engage that we saw from them. Nonetheless, Aurora Gaming, though, they already take out 2 base turrets, and that's gonna matter a lot. But we've seen Liquid in this situation.
So despite the Pagu fumble on the flicker Divine Judgment, it is still a win. They got 2 base turrets, like Brigida just said earlier. So it's still going to be really tough for Team Liquid to handle the waves here in the side. Aurora Gaming, this would have actually been the way for Team Liquid to punish Aurora Gaming. They need to stick together, right? Now, Team Liquid, how do they handle the waves in the bottom lane while Aurora Gaming constantly look for those pickoffs? Because if TL go and split their members apart, Aurora are just going to take either the 4v5 with a flicker, now pull yourself together, already fully stacked for Pagu, very, very quick. Even though he messed up earlier, it's already going to be up for the next fight, right? So pickoffs will always be available, and Team Liquid will need vision, but none of their heroes can get them vision.
Yeah, that's why JP has to be a bit more careful in scouting the brushes
I
here.
want to say I think Aurora Gaming.
Why is Kaja that tanky? Chastise, Pauldron,
Position. They wanted that pickoff a second ago, but that could have been risky, so I like the fact that they
Chastise,
backed off
Pauldron, I
in
guess.
position over the Lord.
Yeah. I really consider who Liquid are willing to send to the opposite lane to here, because ideally it'll be Carl TZ with a bit more of the mobility to get back somehow, despite the nerfs on the shadow of the Hayabusa. Oheb, it's
I
not
don't think
really coupled with
8K
the
gold
lead, so
need
there's
this
no
one.
easy
Yeah,
way
also
to
that's
go
also
for
why.
those opposite
Item
lane
diff.
advantages,
3
but
items on
this
Pagu.
is what
1,
makes it
0, and 10.
terrifying. Look at where Tianzi and Rosa currently are positioned across the map. You couldn't just send out anyone at this point to take care of the lanes.
Chastise Pauldron for Mr. 40.
Again, it's the pick off Kaltizi. Oh, he checks the bush, and they go for the sentry. They're able to reveal
Good sentry,
get
good
that
sentry.
vision onto Aurora Gaming, but it's gonna be down for quite a bit now, and that's another window that opens for Aurora Gaming that starts to close off for Team Liquid.
Okay. They're gonna go for JP here.
Just don't get poked, guys. Lord Dance, here we go. Oh no, Winter Crown. But that's Divine Judgment though.
Kaltizi's looking for an angle now as well. Team Liquid making their
Oh,
way in.
him.
Pagu getting caught up by Oheb.
TNZ? Oh.
TNZ's forced to flick back with
Feeling the hurt, but Pagu's ult will be up a little bit soon.
Pagu, no divine judgment, RWM.
The end does come down. Pagu looking at as well. Kaltizi able to take
Well
the
done.
hold,
Oh, there you go. That's how you do it, JP, actually. That is actually how you do it.
looking for TNZ. Pagu there as well as Sigiboom and Sanji.
What a target. Oh my god, the targeting from us, dude. The targeting from Team Liquid. Daddy JP.
JP with a double Siggy Boom
That's a shutdown.
wants to cut all alone. I'm not too sure about the Sanford.
Okay, uses the flicker. He catches up somehow.
The targeting,
Final slash
boys.
through.
Because we needed, I told you, right? We need. Yeah, alright. Well done, Siggy. What? That was actually crazy, Siggy. We needed the Rosa. Sorry, we needed the. What you call that? The Divine Judge, the Raging Sandstorm. We need the Raging Sandstorm up against Rosa, and we did not use that for many times throughout the early game. But in the late game, when it mattered, JP has found the opening. But of course, I think it's Sanji that started the fight for that because of that outplay. Just good things, actually. And then Kaltizi found the perfect target, which was Lunar. I believe Lunar didn't have Chastise Pauldron, right?
They won't be able to crack a base turret open unless they get another good fight.
Yeah, and at least Pagu knows now that he has to be
Yeah,
a bit
no,
more careful
no,
in terms
no.
of his
Lunar has
choices.
Chastise
Has to check
Pauldron.
who has ways to actually still survive. Who has the
Wow,
winning
this
rounds,
game
who
is
has the
great.
immortalities before he actually commits.
Okay, this is not good, but it opens up Sanford's, but it's not good. Actually, this is not so good. We gotta punish. We gotta get an outplay to win this again. Oh, that's the outplay. That's the outplay. Oh, Sanji! What a god! Team Liquid are just built diff, man. This. Well done, Aurora, but Team Liquid. Oh my god, that was so good to watch.
And the charge of the cavalry continues.
Holy crap, Sanji is so good! Sanji won it for a team. GG's. But, man, guys, let's give W Aurora Turkey, man. They really made us work hard for it. But Sanji, oh my god.
We thought Aurora already had it. They were slowly finding the right targets.
Yes, our fuse, absolutely, yes, 100 million percent, yes.
Were always on point.
Ah.
And JP almost felt as if he couldn't do anything anymore.
You really gotta give props to Aurora Gaming. Turkey as
Let's
well.
give W to Aurora, actually. Let's respect Aurora Turkey. They made it work. They made TLPH work for it real hard.
But really, it's all about those little things, the experience that comes into play, and the clutch factor of Team Liquid.
Yeah, the clutch factor. I agree.
You know, like, they will look weird sometimes because they always take that gamble. Whether they're winning, whether they're losing, that early game was definitely weird for Team Liquid, but they made up for it with all those mechanical plays, man. Sanji, winner crown on
Good
the
that.
Divine Judgment, and then here, JP able to go in with Raging Sandstorm.
They were able to get out of the real world manipulation. That is so good. That's so crucial. And the timing. Sanji is so good, everyone.
Oh my lord, was that a
Oh my lord, indeed.
from Team Liquid.
GG's Aurora, W Aurora, guys. Come on.
As well, they did all they could. They pulled out all trump cards they had
Sanji
left.
debate. Ah, that was so good.
The combos, the risk.
All right.
The lineup rating didn't
I
believe
wanna,
them.
I will clip
For a
that.
second,
I will
everybody
clip
did.
this. I will
Everybody
clip
who
that.
had their
Whatever.
eyes on this match had a belief of like Aurora. They could possibly take TL to game 5. They could possibly take down the Titans.
That's why he's the
LPV in
GOAT.
lower brackets. But for now, we're gonna throw it back to the panel to dissect that beautiful
Panel?
game 4.
What? No interview, bro?
Going up against TL, that's the one thing you don't want to do. Once you caught them in their
Shanji and
mistake,
JP too
you
good when
kind of
it
got to
mattered.
hold on. The moment you give room for TL to
GG's
make
Rora.
a
Dude,
play,
Rora,
that's it. That's GG.
chin
And
up, everyone. You guys
I
did
don't know,
so
man. Like,
good.
that was amazing game coming in from both teams.
You,
But yeah,
I
TL
love
just too
watching
good in
Aurora
this one.
Turkey.
Yeah,
I will
honestly,
root for you up
big
until the
props to
end.
Aurora Turkey.
It just feels so bad to face
It's
Team Liquid at
heartbreaking to
this
see a team
point,
lose in this
man. It's
particular
just so
fashion, but the
difficult.
draft did not help. Didn't help
That
too
Beta
much
Divine Judgment
in
got
being
that
able
win
to
for
put
them.
exactly.
I agree. Okay, so
Yeah, earlier on, that could shift things a bit.
I feel like this is definitely the winning play. And you can say, yeah, agree, Cartesi is Cartesi. He's the GOAT. There's so many good plays here from all of the players of Team Liquid. And obviously Aurora Gaming, they're also playing well. But this is the play, right? So I don't know if I actually have Epic Pen. Oh, I do have Epic Pen here. Uh, let's see. Can I go display capture? Okay, let's see. Uh-huh. Yeah.
As well, Team Liquid making their way in. Pagu getting caught up by
So this is the Lord Dance, and
Siggy Boom taking some damage as well. TNT's forced to flick back with a hat trick.
yeah, not this one. A little bit before this.
Kaltizi?
So look at this. The state of the game: 6.8k gold lead for Aurora Gaming. They are poised to already win this game. They are They have reached their power spike. This is critical mass for them. Although Team League will eventually take over, but that's not gonna be enough. And we're looking at the map. Oheb is here. Lunar spots out where JP is, and Pagu. I mean Rosa, because of the skill 2 for the Eve. They know someone is here. They're forcing some of the movements from reactions from Team Liquid. Sanji walks up. Immediate response from Pagu. Look at that. Look at how immediate the reaction is from Pagu. But Sanji, I think he's ready for it. Look at this. Look at this, how beautiful this is. There you go. Did they just pick it up or what?
Okay. So you're gonna go for JP here.
No, he had it already. Like it wasn't like a buy or sell or something. That was such massive because that's the ultimate. And then Lunar gets isolated, and all of a sudden, Team Liquid are gonna be grouping up because they know that they can set up their box. They know that they have the advantage already. Then Oheb goes for the poke. Unfortunately, TNZ went in for display, gets poked by like that much, which is important. He has to back out, and he doesn't have the hat trick anymore. The second skill. Immediately, Team Liquid says no second skill for TNZ, the Harley, no ultimate on Pagu. Let's blitz the Lord. They have the Claw, they have the Hayabusa. Rosa pops the ultimate, the box, and now the formation from Aurora Gaming is pretty bad. You can see that there are some miscoms here. The Harley is here, CC is here, and he will meet. They both of them will meet Sanji as well as JP. And JP already has his eyes set on Rosa for that cancel. Lunar is far away, although he can actually bypass this wall. It will require him to use a skill just to get there. And obviously Pagu is essentially nothing at this point, like because he doesn't have the ultimate. So he's just decoration at that during that moment, more of vision actually. And the next problem here is that they don't Aurora Gaming does not have a stun that is good enough to take down Cartesi when this play happens. So Cartesi just tries to outplay them. Cartesi is utilizing Rosa just is utilizing Rosa's ultimate actually to leash for him. The Lord, look at this because obviously I think he went for the swipe. He did. Rosa went for the swipe actually, and then Oheb of course takes down the Lord. So now he knows that Lunar will try to go to him, so he uses the Quad Shadow to get out, and then he pops the Retribution because TNC is so far away. Sanji, like I said, Sanji is there. Team Liquid obviously knows what's gonna happen, and now the perfect targeting for everyone. Pagu is taking so much damage from Oheb, and then now the genius of JP as well as Cartesi. Cartesi He knows that he is the damage dealer for this Sora, whereas we said that the Khalid is the counter to the Eve. So that is exactly what's gonna happen here. Yep, and then they're gonna wait for Lunar to be there to be isolated. Sigi Boom, they don't even think about the CC anymore at this point because they're dealing with the backlines. That's it. That's how they got it.
Taking this game into his team's hands.
JP with a
I think
double
he was trying to do it, but yeah.
wants to cut all alone.
That's
I'm not too
basically
sure
it. That's
about
how
the
they won.
Sanford.
Okay,
Carl is
this
so
Flicker,
good.
he catches up somehow,
Team
and the
Liquid is so
final
good. They're
strike
just so
too.
synchronized. Sanji for the win. Do we have an interview though? I want to see interview.
Passive where
Is there
you
no interview?
paralyze your opponents, paralyze in the sense that you slow them down and then reduce their damage, which does give you quite a bit of advantage when it comes to the team fights. But again,
It's no interview.
if
That's crazy.
positioning gets
Or was it
thrown
over
off, and
already?
that's what Team Liquid
Am I? Oh, they did the interview. I want to watch. I just want to watch the interview, then we can go. I hope that
now we can
the
host.
other host is not. I hope
Turkey's
he does
champion
well.
have already made history as they set a new record finish for their region this M7. But now we unfortunately have to bid them goodbye. Thank you to Aurora Gaming, and we await your stronger return next year.
And now, let's welcome the final boss, Team Liquid!
Boys, Sanji, congratulations on winning another elimination match. And I'm not sure if you guys have actually noticed this, but many people has been looking at Team Liquid as
Yeah.
the M7's final
They have
boss.
spied where
What do you think
the
about this,
members
Sanji?
of Flora are.
I think we're not the final boss. I think Aurora PH is the final boss because they improve a lot in M7, and I think
Who's
Yue
the guy? I
Knight
don't-
is the final boss in mid lane.
Oh wow, Hito is not the final boss. How about you, Stanford? Do you think you are the final boss for this one?
I think we're just challenger because we lost twice, and I think
Humble guts, ah.
yeah, let's just see what happens
Humble
in the next
guts.
games. But for now, it's not.
You don't think you're the final boss?
Yeah.
You don't think completing the golden road means you're the final boss? You're just a mere challenger, this M7, huh, Sanford? Okay, now, Sanford, I have to ask. So far, this M7, the MVP list is actually being dominated by EXP laners. But maybe coming from an EXP laner like yourself, could you tell us how important is the EXP role in this meta currently?
Well, I think personally they are the one who set the tempo, and also like the one who will set the aggression in the early game. So that's why that role is really important for the early game.
Wow, set the tempo and the aggression.
I
is the
can't.
key
I can't take
to
it
win
anymore. I have
the
to
game,
skip
right?
this. I think.
So, Sanji, like you mentioned before, your rival Aurora Gaming PH has already advanced to the grand final.
I think the
They said
guy
they
is a
really
celebrity
want to
in
meet
Indonesia,
either your team or
and he's
Slam
not
or
good in
Red Giant.
English, from what I
Is there
hear.
anything you want to
But he's famous in
say to them?
Indonesia.
Tagalogin mo, go.
Sa akin, parang wala naman ako masasabi sa kanila kasi kung gusto nila kami kalabanin sa finals, edi pipilitin namin yung sarili namin na makapunta sa finals. Kasi para na rin sa mga fans namin na pumunta dito sa Indo.
He said he actually doesn't have anything to say to Aurora Gaming Philippines. And if they do want to meet in the finals, they will do what they can do and do what it takes to get to the grand finals, because this is a tribute to all of the fans who traveled from the Philippines to come to
Man,
Indonesia and support Team Liquid Philippines.
Is it just me,
And
or
what
is it
about you,
like
Sanford? Is there anything
I
you
kind
wanna
of
say to
prefer
Aurora Gaming
restreaming than
Philippines at all?
casting
And of course
because
to your
I'm able
fans.
to
For
actually
Aurora,
analyze the
wait for us
games.
there, and hopefully
But
we'll
if there is a way
we'll meet
to
there.
analyze the
And for
games
the
like
fans,
play
thank
by
you for the
play,
unwavering support,
maybe
and
it will be
you
good.
guys are one of the strength of Team Liquid, and hopefully we can make PH versus PH.
Yeah.
Wow, so
Okay, that's it. We're gonna end this stream now, and I will not be doing the next series because I will be busy doing some editing. I'm gonna be recording a podcast afterwards too, and I have to really prepare for that. TSR AE for me, I think it's AE, and the main reason is because I want more people to tune in to M7, and I want Indonesia. I want a lot of people to be in the venue tomorrow. But my heart goes out to Team Spirit. That is the team that I am genuinely rooting for, and let's see. what happens there. All right. Take care, guys. I'll see you tomorrow in the broadcast. Watch out for my podcast. I will have one tonight, and then a few more in the following days. Yep, that's it. Bye bye. Thank you so much for hanging with me. It's great.